Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hope you had a great Monday. We got a lot of good idle chit-chat today ahead of us. Sip, how are you today?
Fine.
Just well.
Fine, yeah. We just got to get this plane off the ground and get going.
Yeah, we do. We're off the ground.
Yeah.
I showed you a video
this is a
before
big
the
day.
show. Is it a big day?
Yes.
Why?
Tuesday. It's Tuesday and we're here. That's why it's a big day. Okay?
All three of us here at the stool is all together?
Yeah. Yesterday was a big day. Today's going to be a big day. Let's have a big day.
That's how we do this.
We won the game show.
Yeah.
Did no one got an answer
No.
right? Not one person that got an answer right. Awesome show. Jake.
You guys should have had Reeser Stadium. I still stand by that. The other ones are fair. The other ones are fair to have missed. Those are unfair questions.
Utah.
That was ridiculous. Like, really? You think Bill doesn't know his own stadium he coaches for?
I told
before?
you. Maybe he just was having a moment. Like when he was walking across the street to Cedars.
We'll do
You bet
radio.
you are, buddy. There's a radio station out here if you say so.
Yeah, on the porch over there. You'll be fine out there, Bill. You're doing great in the porch.
Going to do a radio show. Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet you are.
bet you are, buddy. You know, it's not a lie if you believe it, Bill. We'll get you home. We'll find out. Yeah. You have an air tag on you or anything?
You'll be safe. Don't worry.
What is your idle chit chat?
Well, there's a couple things here. Now, I did send you. We'll get to this situation in Lincoln in a second.
There's
Now,
a big situation.
you guys need to explain this to me.
I sent Bill a video this morning. I showed you right before the show
Oh God.
of a situation at an Oregon rodeo.
Was it Oregon?
It was Oregon, state of Oregon.
Did that happen in this last weekend?
I don't know what I saw the video this morning. I sent it to you. It was recently. Must have been this weekend where a bull.
Lee Greenwood's playing in the background.
God bless the USA. He's
Lee
playing
Greenwood's playing.
as a bull is running wild in the pen. What do you say? I don't know. What's the word?
The arena.
The arena. Thank you. Thank you.
It's just
The
running
arena.
around the arena, but they didn't seem concerned.
No.
No one was.
Until
The bull then left the arena, went
Yeah.
in the crowd, and then went in the concession area and found a woman and just absolutely
we're gonna call
flipped
it
her.
gored
She
her.
got gored and she was flipped. And I think somebody else got gored also, unless there's a different camera angle.
Yeah,
they showed.
you said off air. I don't think we can joke about this. I don't know if we can joke about it or not.
No,
I don't know.
It was extreme. It was
extreme.
eye opening. It was
Yeah.
eye opening.
Well, the bull jumped into the crowd.
Jumped into the
Now,
crowd
think about
and
that.
then ran through then it ran outside of the stadium, and all of a sudden there's people just standing there, and they got gored.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing. I will tell you.
All while Lee Greenwood's playing in the background.
God bless the USA.
And then all you can hear is if you hear the verbiage of the people that are videotaping, all you hear is "oh hit, oh hit." It was insane of what was happening. And then you see people from the rodeo then chasing. There's like rodeo clowns trying to chase down the bull.
Good luck.
I don't know what to say except it's one of the most amazing videos I've ever seen.
It was
man bites dog.
Yes.
It's man bites dog in that the bull jumps into the crowd. Now
all of a
that's
sudden
trouble.
he's just kind of jogging around. And all of a sudden, and how about the athleticism of the bull?
Right. To
It
jump
was-
that
It's
fence.
quite an impressive leap.
What is he? 2,500 pounds? What's that bull weigh?
He jumps the fence. It's like it'd be like a horse after a horse race jumping into the grandstand.
Yeah,
Okay, that's mayhem.
that's mayhem.
All right.
It was mayhem.
This was absolute mayhem in
Yeah.
Oregon.
Yeah, that's called mayhem.
When you left there, you're just like, it was like rodeo's over immediately.
Right.
And get to your car safely, and you're just like walking around
Startled.
Like, you're startled. You're taking back. If you're watching this, all of a sudden you just hear these gasps as they jump into the crowd.
Oh, understandably so.
Yes.
That's a scary situation. And also, if you're in the concession area, I mean, who expects to see a bull going through there? They're like, what the hell? It just what's happening here?
I'll have a Diet
We're not
Pepsi.
supposed to be
I'll have a
laughing.
Diet Pepsi. You want the nachos?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh, hang on to your left.
There's a problem.
Look to your left. There's a Brahma bull. I mean,
Is there a bull right to my right?
to my right. Coming at us very
Is this
hard.
some sort of sick joke? No, it's
No.
real.
No, I know we're laughing. I don't know. I think we can. I don't know what's appropriate because it's not. You don't see this. You don't see bulls jumping into the crowd.
No, you don't.
You know.
So,
Yeah, Jake.
it's not great. We're laughing about it, but there are some funny
I
moments.
started laughing
about
right
this.
away. Then I kind of caught myself. I'm like, oh, this is real.
Yeah, it would be scary.
This is real. It caught me
It'd
at
be
that
scary.
time.
Livestock
Livestock.
had to enter our realm.
When you enter, sometimes you can, if there's something where it's like, okay, there's been a shark attack. Don't want a shark attack,
No.
but that means that you were in the ocean,
Yeah.
Right.
where the sharks live.
Right.
Like, where the sharks live. And this is one you
This is
just went.
different.
You didn't anticipate this one coming.
No.
You didn't anticipate this one coming.
No, you didn't. It's extreme. Like it was extreme. Less extreme. This is less extreme, but I can remember at times in Columbus, in the heart of Columbus, the old high schools in the heart of Columbus, and occasionally you'd see a deer.
Yeah.
This just
Yeah.
like running around the track.
Yeah.
And then the deer would just take off and run through neighborhoods and
Yeah.
bound over fences. And it was like, whoa, you're not even close to the country. How'd you get in here? So it was weird. Takes it to another level. It would be like a horse after the Belmont jumping in over the fence into the grandstand.
Into the grandstand.
And then there would be mayhem.
Yes.
At that point.
At Churchill Downs.
Yeah. This is worse because the bull is more threatening than a horse.
Right. It wants to hurt
and
you.
It's a smaller
The bull
arena.
was trying it was trying to hurt people.
I think yes.
Yes.
That lady was dressed in red.
Oh yes.
She was in a red shirt, and
Yes,
she
she
had
was.
absolutely
Thrown into the floor. Thrown into the ground.
She's like a double flip.
Oh
It's like a double flip. It was excessive.
yeah. She got thrown into the air.
I didn't get a report if she's doing. I'm
hope
assuming
she's all right.
she's okay. But wow.
I don't think she's okay.
No, I doubt
I
she's
don't
okay.
think she's alive though. I'm saying.
I hope.
Right.
Yeah, I hope she's alive. There's no way she came out of that one okay. That was a major. That was a broken hip. It was a fracture. It was a lot.
You got to see this to believe it. It's
Yep.
that sort of video.
That's why I said I told Sips I sent this to Bill on Facebook. You don't have Facebook. Says you got to see this before the show. You have to see this.
It was
It's
one of the
important.
more epic videos I've ever seen. It really was.
It is. You got to see it. I mean, it's informative in that I guess a bull can jump into a crowd. I think if you're a rodeo person,
Everything's changed.
a little bit. You got to build those fences a little higher. Build those outer fences high.
During the bull riding section of 2 years ago of the Nebraska rodeo, I was there with Marshall, and I was sitting right in front of where they were at with John Cook. We're at the same table, sitting there, and we're I mean, if that launches,
That could have been you.
That could have right away. That's my first thought went through my head. I go, I've been that close. I've been right there.
Yeah, you have. Jake.
So there we go. There's the bull in Oregon. We hope that anybody hurt is not horribly hurt and that they're okay and will survive. But it was eye-opening to be.
Speaking of eye-opening, what are you guys talking about with Lincoln Northeast?
Lincoln Rocket, we have a problem.
There's a situation.
Please explain
this. Is straight from 1011 News. I'm gonna read.
1011.
I'm gonna read the opening paragraph here.
Who broke this?
Actually,
1011. Who broke it?
Actually, here's the headline. It says, "Quote: We could have done better."
We could have done better. That's what got me.
And it says, Lincoln Northeast under fire after trophies found in nearby dumpster.
Yeah. We need answers.
An anonymous Facebook post in a Northeast high school alumni group stirred up a wide range of emotion over the weekend. This is from 1011 News. Photos showed plaques and trophies dating back to the 80s thrown in a dumpster right outside of the high school. Hundreds of comments from former students were made. Someone said, I zoomed in on it and realized these are trophies and plaques that had been earned by even my own classmates. Eppens class. This is from Rebecca Eppens, class of 1991. Had said they're throwing away old trophies and plaques.
Is there a reason?
Lincoln Northeast.
Yeah, there's something to do with the pool. They were remodeling the pool, so they didn't know some of these were in storage. They didn't know where to do with them.
This is Lincoln Public School Superintendent Dr. Paul Gossman apologized on behalf of the district. He said up until this week, the awards were placed in storage under the school's pool, but they were discarded to make room for a pool renovation. That's from the superintendent. They're throwing away the plaques and trophies. They're throwing away better times.
Times.
These are championships. These are accolades.
These are the Rockets. These are the Rockets.
Gone.
That's where Deanna Jansen played.
You understand the stir now, don't you, Sip?
Yeah,
I do.
These are
Yeah,
incredible moments for Lincoln Northeast just gone.
Yeah, it's really
Intentionally.
There's a lack of sensitivity that is sort of alarming to me.
Well, my question is right away is like, did they not know it was in the boxes and somehow they got thrown away? I don't know how you'd ever throw a box away and not know what was inside of it.
Right.
I'd have a hard time. It was in storage.
Mm-hmm.
What's inside of it?
They knew because Dr. Paul Gossman, the superintendent, goes on to say, quote, "The way we handled this was not proper. We could have done better. The community deserves for us to do better, and we will be better going forward." Well, it's too late now. They knew what was in those boxes.
Was a decision was made. Someone said, "What do we do with these?" And someone said, "Just throw them away in the dumpster."
There's a distinction to be made in this conversation. I saw the headline and I understood the gist of the story. I don't keep trophies. I threw all my trophies away long ago. But throwing someone else's trophies away is another story.
I think it's a big other story. Right. And how awesome.
That's another story.
It's just, I couldn't imagine this one. What do you think we should do? Throw them away? Yeah, I just chuck them. The first thing, you'd be like, whoa. How about this one? How about if we just put it out like on our Facebook page? Do we have these trophies that are no longer going to be
set them out somewhere?
Or then it's like you can also come pick them up.
Come pick them up.
Whoever wants them can come get their trophy or come get this, because there's a lot of trophies you can't have everyone out, and I understand that. But wow,
throwing away other people's trophies.
Well, you probably have an individual trophy, like if it's a golf title, an individual title. But these are team titles.
This is like team.
The basketball
these are team
championship, football, team trophy.
There's no way to sugarcoat this.
You can't.
No, you can't.
No, this is just like the bowl.
You already have your own individual trophy. This is
Rockets,
team.
we need answers.
Unfortunately, we have them.
If there's any break,
Bill, I'm thinking back. I'm putting this together here. I think we already have the answers.
We have the answers. Bad look.
Bad look.
If there's any Rockets breakers out there that are Lincoln Northeast graduates that are affected by this,
I wonder if Dana
that saw
Jansen
your trophy thrown away. Please text in.
You know those guys, Dana Jansen and Diaz.
I might get a hold of those guys. Yes.
I wonder if they're affected.
Yeah.
Some won't care. Some won't.
That's a small percentage, though. I would have to say.
I would care.
I would care if
I would.
If all of a sudden it's like, hey, remember when you were in school and all your friends, they won state speech, and then that was pretty cool. Yeah, they chucked the trophies out in the trash. That would bother me immediately. Immediately, it's going to bother me. I'm like, what?
What? Not.
Like you said, to throw.
This goes on to say. So this is from the article. 1011 News says on Facebook. Some former students said they went out to the dumpsters to try and save some of the awards. Some people were seen digging on Monday.
If we can get a hold of someone that was in the dumpster, we'd like to talk.
Were any breakers in the dumpsters?
Was there? Find out who was in the dumpster. I'd like to talk to them because I think that's incredible that they went in after him. That's good. Yeah. Talk about school spirit.
Yeah.
We got spirit. Yes, we do. We got spirit. How about you?
Yeah.
They got it. They went in the dumpster after the trophies for their friends.
Somebody. Yeah. Interesting. It's a little. I'd like to know exactly why they were just stored away from everything. Isn't there a display you could put them in? A display case like high schools have?
If they run out of room.
They might have run out of room.
If you've earned a trophy for the school, it was something. It wasn't like here's a 9th place trophy. They don't give out 9th place trophies.
Well, something good happened.
And so if you're district runner up in basketball, whatever, it's like, no, you won all this.
Yes.
That's just, and that'd be the last thing. They'd be like, where do we have to cut costs? Eliminate all all cases.
I'm going back to throwing away someone else's trophy. He doesn't need this.
I remember
40 years ago.
I'll make this determination.
I remember those guys. Bunch of smart asses.
Yeah. All right. So there's a situation at Lincoln Northeast. People are pissed. They're upset regarding the trophies being thrown away to the dumpster. And people have gone in the dumpsters to dig up the awards and trophies they could possibly find.
I felt bad I wasn't on top of this because when Jake sent it to me, I'd already sent it to several Rockets.
Oh.
Yeah,
you didn't send it to early break.
That's the early break. No, my first thought was
I sent a screenshot of it.
My first thought was I've got friends that all this is right in their era.
That's 100%.
That I've got to send this off, and then Jake sent it, and so
sometimes it's good to do it that way because then the topic bubbles up organically and it's more effective.
If we could somehow find someone that was in the dumpster to talk to, I like that spirit.
402-464-5685. Call in.
Were you in the dumpster?
Call Ben.
Yeah, call Ben back there. Let us know if you were in the dumpster, or text. Let us know. We'd like to hear from you. But nobody yet has reported that they were in the dumpster. So of the breakers, it's fine. Anything else? I don't chit chat for you, Sip. There's some good stories there off the bat for us.
There's a lot of stuff. Good stuff going on.
Let's talk about Hurley.
Okay, Bill, you good?
Good.
Okay.
Let's talk about Hurley.
That's Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by our friends at Newton's Lawn Care. Please call or text Andrew at 402-440-6297 for all your lawn care needs this summer. Okay, Dan Hurley. So we heard news in the morning he was going to make an announcement in the afternoon, which he did. He is staying at UConn, which this show predicted last week.
It's
Bill.
Kind of status quo. We already nailed this thing.
We knew this. No big whoop. No big whoop. He turned down a 6-year, $70 million deal. What was reported
with the Lakers,
which was a good contract, very good contract for a head coach. But he turned it down, saying, "I'm happy at UConn. I want to build this at UConn." And the Lakers are now moving on to somebody else.
Incredibly predictable, right? This is all very predictable, except there's one thing that we didn't mention, and I hope I can verbalize this and see if you agree. Okay, so he's Danny Hurley. He's coached 2 straight national championship teams.
Yep.
He's got a good chance to win 3 straight, and that would be the first time that's happened since '73.
Since Wooden, correct?
Since Wooden.
Yes.
So Wooden won 7 in a row from 66.
Won 7 in a row.
It's just stupid.
66 to 73. So Hurley has a chance to make some history. What I would say, okay, so my take and your take was he basically used the Lakers to enhance his profile and enhance his pocketbook, enhance his legacy, enhance everything. Now, I'm not going to criticize him. And there's a part of the story we didn't address. How many franchises, how many other jobs could he even realistically look at for leverage? The New Orleans Pelicans, if that came out that he was considering the Pelicans, we'd say, oh, yeah, right. If it was he could just go on and on. The Jazz, still the Utah Jazz.
It is the Utah
Jazz.
Jazz.
It was the Trailblazers, if it was Kentucky, the college, we'd scoff. It took a certain level of franchise that he could even use as leverage. The Lakers are one of them. One of maybe 4.
Probably.
The
Celtics would be a major one because it's East Coast.
Yeah, the Knicks maybe.
Absolutely.
Celtics, Knicks, Lakers. I don't know how far I'd go beyond that. So if he's going to get a raise, which we all are entitled to, and we all should aspire to get, his options were limited. So when the Lakers came, I imagine his agent, who's probably a good agent, maybe Hurley just came up with it on his own, put it all together in his head and said, hey, there's just not many opportunities we're ever going to get here now. With how far we've ascended, we better use this one. Now, it's possible he legitimately considered this job. I just don't see how.
Again, not my wheelhouse to be an NBA insider.
Give yourself some credit.
But right away, it did stand out that way. The best part of this whole story was, let's talk about Steve Sipple with On3 online. Let's talk about what he got done with that Regal shirt you have on.
Oh yeah,
you called it in the first 10 seconds. I think he's leveraging the Lakers. You did. You said it right away. You did, and it was like yeah, that's what happened.
Leveraging one of the all-time iconic sports franchises of our time in the world. Now that
Lakers are known.
No big whoop.
Yeah, no big whoop.
Yeah, I mean,
on a plane, flew out there, then flew back for the Billy Joel concert. Which
he looks happy as hell in that, by the way. He was so happy.
Piano Man.
I'd be hard pressed to think that he got close to taking the Lakers job. Yeah, you have to jump through the hoops once you enter the conversation. Once you enter into this, you got to do it. You can't say, "Well, I don't think we need to meet, do we?" Yeah. No, you need to meet. You need to listen to him and maybe half convince yourself that you might take the job when you know in the back of your mind, I ain't taking his job. I'm going back to UConn. We're trying to win a 3rd straight, but I could use some money.
Yeah,
some more. I mean, they deserve that, right? Won back-to-back titles.
He is also enhancing his own program's reputation. UConn has a coach that the Lakers wanted. That's good.
One of the things I picked up yesterday from another listened to just more information. Was his contract at UConn, his new
He's getting
contract,
a new one. He's negotiating.
It's not signed.
No.
It's not a signed contract. So everything is still very negotiable. What's going on?
Well,
and will it be the same? And then again, do we really know for sure? Did Hurley come out and say? Did the Lakers come out? Did Jenny Busch come out and say, "Here's what we offered him"? So you never know what numbers are. But obviously, it was a very good number. Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Woj
reported that.
Yeah. What's his real name?
Adrian Wojnarowski.
Good job, Jake.
Dan Hurley had a comment. He says, quote, "I am humbled by this entire experience. At the end of the day, I'm extremely proud of the championship culture we have built at Connecticut. We met as a team before today's workout, and our focus right now is getting better this summer and connecting as a team as we continue to pursue championships." If anything, this is even more of a wake-up call for the NIL collective at UConn, right? Say, hey, this dude turned down the Lakers. He's sticking around.
Yeah.
He won back-to-back. Ante up. Let's go.
It's value. I mean, he added value to his own program. He added value to himself. He's only 51, by the way. He'll get another shot if he wants it. You know, he's 51. I mean, at age 56, he could be back in this discussion. Hell, if he wins if he's age 52. Now, if UConn would win another title, he'd keep going, right? He'd keep going at UConn. Wouldn't you think?
I would sure think so. But the other thing that what I think factored the most in it in the very, very end of the whole thing is that the Lakers don't have an incredible roster.
No,
they don't. That you're not looking at like, hey, I think with where we're at right now, we can make a run at this thing. Does anybody feel next year that the Lakers had to win a play-in game?
Yeah, then they got ousted by the Nuggets in the first round, 5 games.
Yeah. And the and LeBron's 1 year older.
Yeah,
and he's going through the Olympics, correct?
Yeah, probably.
I'm pretty correct. I think so anyway. Has that been the women just got announced? Has the men's been announced?
I don't know yet.
I don't know that. I really don't know. But
anyway,
my point is that you don't look at them and go, oh yeah, they're right there.
No,
we talked about it. OKC, way different.
Minnesota,
really way good. Different.
Dallas, really
Dallas,
good. Denver. Really good.
Yeah. I mean, but you don't. No one's looking at the next year like, well, the Lakers are right there.
I just don't believe he would do. I mean, I believe it from the standpoint of it is an iconic franchise. Hurley's an iconic name in American basketball. You link those two. It's a very nice. It's a good picture, but it doesn't. I mean, he's going to go there and lose. I mean, they're going to lose, and then what? I don't know.
That's the only benefit that you had is that they would fire you, right? And they owe you a lot of money,
right?
That would be the benefit. And then when you come back, everybody says, "We can come back to college." Are you coming back to UConn? No, that's happening.
Danny Hurley will never obviously admit that it was a leverage play, but I just have a hard time thinking anything else. I just don't. I mean, that's what I thought from the start, and that's what I thought after watching it all play out.
I like college basketball better than the NBA, so I'm really glad that Hurley stayed for that reason. I think he's a character. I think he's a
character.
He's the lead coach in the country right now. He's it.
If you're a UConn fan, like where's he going to now? If he turned down the Lakers, like you mentioned, there's only a couple jobs.
Only a few that
he's not going to Kentucky. I mean, you've proven, hey,
right.
He didn't even talk to Kentucky. Think about that.
Right.
And their money their money was real.
Yeah.
So basically said no to Kentucky, not even interested, no to the Lakers. Where would he possibly go? He's along for the long haul.
Right. Yeah. He's risen to a place where there's only a few places that would be realistic for him. That's an amazing spot.
And the Pelicans is a no, you say.
I mean, the Pelicans like Charlotte or, Memphis. He's going to Memphis. Interesting.
No Lakers, but yes, Memphis.
No,
Interesting
it's not.
choice,
I mean, it's just not. There's just not anywhere that is there anywhere in college, any blue blood you'd look at?
No.
I don't think
he said no to Kentucky.
He said no to Kentucky.
Yeah. That's it. He had limited options. He had, as far as leverage plays, limited options, 3 or 4. That's it. One came. Oh, God, we better use this one because I don't know if we're getting another one. That's how, if I was his agent, that's what I would have told him. Hey, let's do this. Yeah. You don't have to take it. Don't worry about it. I mean, maybe you'll hear something you'll want to, but I doubt it. Let's just we can make some money here, both of us.
Had to be a fun flight.
To L.A.?
He went to L.A.
No pressure.
Getting on the plane.
No pressure.
Lakers sent a plane.
They're going to woo him.
Yeah, woo him. Yes.
Yeah, they're going to really woo him.
Probably like a sushi lunch.
They're going to tell him how great he is, and then they're going to throw a bunch of money at him, and then his agent's going to go to UConn and say, This is what they threw at us. We're negotiating. Let's think about this. All right. I thought he'd take care of it Saturday. It went into Monday. Good job. Good job.
You always wonder about an alma mater. He went to Seton Hall. He's not going to Seton Hall. UConn's a better job. So
no, Seton Hall would be weird. It'd be weird if he went back to Seton Hall.
It'd be strange.
Yeah.
It's not Duke. Not Carolina.
Duke.
I mean, Duke's always of interest, possibly, if it comes open.
Duke, maybe?
I'd still say no.
Interesting. I was wildly interested in this story. I know that our audience, the Breakers, may have limited interest. I thought it was fascinating because the thought of Hurley coaching the Lakers is fascinating. The NBA loses and the Lakers lose because the NBA would have been better off with Hurley because we'd pay attention to it.
I would.
Yeah, you'd pay attention because Hurley's quirky. Because Hurley's he's likely to do something odd, and then he's doing something odd with the Lakers. So it's everything's heightened, the interest would be heightened. It'd be interesting to see Hurley coach the Lakers. It would be. I'd be
glad it happened in June. Gave us something to talk about.
Yeah. Thank Dan.
You.
Thank you, Dan.
Glad that did not take place and a lot of the things are going on.
Yeah.
Like the day of the draft or something.
So that's over.
There you go. Dan Hurley sticking around at UConn. Last thing before we get to break, I guess in Husker football news.
Oh, yeah. There was news. It reminded me of Bill yesterday.
Jalen Gramstad, who is the NAIA Player of the Year, he's a quarterback, worked out at Nebraska yesterday in a camp.
In the postgraduate camp. So, Bill, I thought of you like if they would have had a post-grad camp back in the day, you could have maybe revitalized your career.
Yeah, I could have shot. Yeah.
You could have went there and tried to impress Osborne.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a little like,
I'm going down to the stadium, going to Memorial. Jim Savota, where are my cleats?
I want to try to make it.
I'm trying to make it. It's my shot.
I'm gonna be like, I don't know.
What's the show for the Eagles? The guy who played for the Eagles.
What is it? I don't know this.
Yeah, it was a great movie. It's an incredible movie. But the guy did that. They had a walk on.
Yeah.
They had a walk on tryout for the Eagles, and he made it.
Yeah.
And he played like 4 years in the league.
If they would have Invincible.
I think that might be right. I think that might be right.
Is that McConaughey in that one?
No.
Okay.
Matthew McConaughey.
You're doing so well.
Is it Wahlberg? Is that right?
Yeah, I think it's Wahlberg.
Maybe it was Mark Wahlberg.
It was Mark.
Was it McConaughey?
Was it Invincible? Somebody help me out.
Definitely Wahlberg.
It's definitely Wahlberg.
Is that the right one?
Yeah. Now this guy. Yeah. No, this is interesting.
All right.
Nice try, Jake.
It would have worked out.
This is interesting because what do they need? They need another quarterback, but they don't want a quarterback who's too good. They don't want a quarterback who you look at and go, oh, God, he could maybe beat out Raiola. No. And this guy's just, this guy, Bill, did well at Northwestern of Iowa. He won a championship in 2022 as a quarterback, and then they were runner-up last year, is my understanding. He worked out yesterday. He's from the state of Iowa, and he can play another year. In fact, he could play next year in redshirt and then play another year. He has that opportunity. He's not that small. I mean, my first question would be, is he 6 foot? Yeah, he's 6 foot. And he put up major numbers at Northwestern. He threw for a lot of yards. The guys at the camp, and I was there, but I scooted out of there. I had a lot to do. I didn't see him throw. But the guys that were there said, yeah, he can throw. It might work. I don't know what Rule's thinking is, though. I don't know if they'll do this or not. But it makes sense to me.
It makes sense. As I've said in the show numerous times, I like the guys that are playing up. I like when FCS is going up, and that's generally where your success is at, where players are playing up. You find someone at a level that's below that guy's really good. They're all over the place. So I think that instead of being like, the third string quarterback from Purdue is available. What do you think? Most likely can't play. This guy's probably better.
Right. Now, there's people who talked to Sean about him, and he said, oh, he's better than the guys they had last year. That the guys that played last year, he would have been better. He's not going to bypass Raiola.
But it's also very odd from his standpoint for somebody that was decorated, that he doesn't have some other options to go play. Because right now
but it's fifth. I think he's older.
But it doesn't matter. He just wants to go play somewhere.
He wants to go play.
He has eligibility. So why wouldn't he go someplace where it was a wide open? It's not a wide open job here.
No,
it really is.
So that I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. How many opportunities a guy like that, like a 20-something, could have?
I mean, just from NAI, I couldn't imagine he doesn't have opportunities to go to a Montana State, different play where it's like, hey, listen, I can go be the starter there and I can go play in the playoffs. So I can play up and then also get a chance to get looked at again for the next level. Maybe have a chance. You never know. I mean, shoot, Kurt Warner started off in the Arena League.
He did.
And so
this guy, he
yeah.
threw for 6,237 yards and 60 touchdowns at Northwestern. Ran for 1,822. So gaudy numbers. I think he threw 60 touchdowns versus, I don't know how many picks. Not many, though. Last year it was 37 versus 9. 37 touchdowns, 9 picks. His numbers are excellent. So I don't know. I can't answer that question. Is he looking at somewhere else? Do he have any other opportunities? He did this on a whim. He didn't even tell anybody. I mean, maybe that gives you some clue. He didn't tell his coaches he was doing it. He just did it. He just did it because he felt, you know what? I want to go measure myself.
So back it up a second. Is he still on the roster?
At Northwestern?
At Northwestern?
He
has a year to play, right?
Yes.
So right now, did he like, I'm done. I've graduated. I'm done. Or is he still
I don't
on
know.
the
Here's
roster?
what it says. He didn't even let his Northwestern coaches know of his plan.
So he's on, then obviously he's on the team.
Yeah.
That would be a little disturbing to me as the
coach.
All of a sudden, hey, where's our quarterback at? I don't know. I heard he had a great day over
working out in Lincoln.
He's
working out in Lincoln right now. They have a post-grad camp. He's trying to make their team.
What? What?
One second.
I just saw his high school. Is where I went to school back when I was a
Lester?
kid.
Whoa,
no, West Lyon.
Oh, West
that's
Lyon.
the home of Kyle Vandenbosch, by the way, from
It's
West
just all
Lyon
coming
High
together
School.
now.
Wait a second. Really?
Kyle Vandenbosch, Husker great, was from West Lyon High School. And this is where Jalen Cramstead's from as well. Lester, Iowa, by Larchwood in with that way northwest Iowa.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So the post-grad camp is where
Cramstead.
that's where James Williams came out of. I don't know that they're now. The other thing is, I don't know if Nebraska's interested. I mean, we don't know.
This will open up. So it sounds to me when I mentioned that why is no one else looking at him? Well, he hadn't put himself out there.
Right.
Now he's out there. So now there might be Northwestern or whoever. There might be other schools going, whoa. Who's this guy that just went to Nebraska?
Right. So
all of a sudden, stock may have went up just like that because it's everywhere now.
The edge is he says he's always been a Nebraska fan. So Nebraska might have an edge there. He lives in Hawkeye country, he says, he says where I'm from, it's all Hawkeyes. Jake knows that. Jake is a Hawkeye.
I was not a Hawkeye fan ever. It's Hawkeye territory. Not a Hawkeye fan.
Yeah, he said me, my grandpa, my dad, my brother but we've always been Husker fans. I've always dreamt of playing at this level. So I don't know. It's just something to watch.
Yeah. So Jalen Cramstead was at a post-grad camp yesterday for Nebraska. Watch out for the NAIA Player of the Year quarterback.
If he comes to Nebraska, becomes the starter, and leads him to a bowl game, Matthew McConaughey will play him in a movie.
Well, let's go back to that real quick.
Mark.
Before break. There was some confusion, right? Matthew McConaughey, someone says I was thinking about We Are Marshall, another football movie, which he was in.
A little different, but
wasn't he the coach?
I got the name.
He was the coach.
He was in it though.
But he was in
I
it.
got the name right of Invincible, and it was
did.
It was after Vince Papale was the player they were talking about that Mark Wahlberg did play.
You did get
some things were close on that one. Got the movie right, and then McConaughey was not.
Dick for a meal.
You just wanted to chip in.
Dick for a meal. Got that one right. Invincible.
You got it. You got Invincible.
I did.
Kathy Woody walked into the staff room. Bill, Dick Vermeil would like to talk to you on the phone when I was a graduate assistant. I'm like, okay. I go, seriously, who is it? No, it's Dick Vermeil. He'd like to talk to you.
What do you want to talk to you
about? He was doing the game. He was doing the Nebraska-Oklahoma game for ABC. He wanted some details. So I talked to him for about an hour, and he goes, I'll be there tomorrow. I'll come up and see you. So I sat with him for a long time. He was that detailed. He was smart enough to know not like, oh, I think this guy's
What were you coaching at the time?
I was with the defensive backs. I was coaching. I was a graduate assistant. But I think he knew, he's like, hey, the guys to talk to are the graduate assistants.
Jeez.
They know everything. with what's going on.
That's smart.
And so it was it was really well done.
He might have thought he doesn't know better than to not tell me certain
Stupid
things.
stuff. Yeah. I think I did super well with not also going, where do you see play 3? Yeah. You ever seen an option pass? Watch this. Coach Osborne's got
back and guns.
Yeah, watch it. Got it dialed up. Yeah.
Watch this.
Yeah.
When we come back, there's an early retired player in the NFL I want to discuss next. Early break on the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of your liberty and pursuit of your justice for those that have been injured. My name is Seth Morris, attorney with Liberty Law Group. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, call 877-42-LIBERTY. Our relentless trial attorneys are committed to the highest quality legal representation. At Liberty Law Group, we will fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Again, that's 877-42-LIBERTY.
This is Coach Bill Busch. You all know my passion for Nebraska. Having coached all over the country, I can honestly say there is no place like Nebraska. You know where there's also no place like? Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank has proudly served Nebraska for over 70 years, and they're located in 9 different communities. Midwest Bank is ready, willing, and able to meet all your personal, business, and agriculture needs. Your community, your bank, and mine, Midwest Bank. Find out more at Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Gaina Trucking is hiring for heavy equipment operators and a heavy equipment mechanic. Working at Gaina Trucking is a great career with excellent team culture, with benefits package including competitive pay based on experience, health, vision, and dental insurance, and a 401k plan. If you're looking for a new job as a heavy equipment operator or mechanic, apply online at GainaTrucking.com or call 402-794-5000. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking.
Do you need motivation to get to the gym on the weekend or even in general? Tune into the Movement Hour each Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. Movement Academy owner Robert Kuhlman will host the show as he introduces new ways to stay in shape. The Movement Hour every Saturday morning from 10 to 11 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The 31st Annual Testicle Festival, Saturday, June 15th at Round the Bend Steakhouse, just off I-80, exit 426. Swing out 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. for music, fireworks, and of course, nuts. Visit roundthebendsteakhouse.com for more.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
Grandpa Dave here from Osted's Golf, helping the grandkids get their dad the perfect gift for Father's Day.
Thanks for your help, Grandpa. Dad wasn't thrilled with the candy that we got him last year, but we sure liked it.
Okay, kids, save up to $200 on clubs from TaylorMade, Callaway, Titleist, or Ping. We're up to 50% off name brand golf apparel. Buy 2 dozen Strixon balls, get one free. And dads love Osted's gift cards.
Papa, we need a bigger allowance.
Talk to your dad.
Shop Osted's Golf for Father's Day.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Old School with DP and J.
Everybody's going to focus on his intensities and antics. I think he would be just fine because Billy Donovan is doing well, right? And he's intense as all get out. But how do you think he would transition to the NBA as a coach? And then also, what does this tell you about the Lakers?
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break with Sip and Jay, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Segment 2 is always sponsored by our friends at Beck's Hybrids, the largest independent family-owned seed company, as Bill would say. Drought's over.
Drought's over.
And with all this rain may come the need to replant. Beck's offers 100% free replant on all their products, corn, soybeans, even alfalfa, because they don't just sell seed, they guarantee a stand. Contact your local Beck's rep today for more details at beckshybrids.com.
Finish his statement. Corn on the
Cob.
Today's the day.
Oh, is this what's the
today's
day?
Corn on the Cob Day. National Corn on the Cob Day. And does that just scream Beck's?
Yes.
It screams Beck's is what it does.
It does.
Yeah. Oh, you can get some sweet corn from them also.
Can you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They have everything you ever wanted in seed. Yes. Everything you ever.
Corn.
Yeah. And also remember, if you've had some problems, you really have some wet areas that aren't going to get dried out for a while, you can still go with some Milo.
Okay.
And they've got it. Yeah, you can still do some Milo.
Bill, did you notice Bill does some research?
He loves ag.
Yeah, I love ag. I do. I love ag.
He's a big ag fan.
Love being part of it.
Might I suggest a job with them?
And
then
I am unemployed, which you bring up quite often. So Bex, if I need to fill out a online application, I would do that.
Tamara help you.
You could have to help me. My sister would help me fill out the application.
No,
Trevor, if you could send that to me. Yes, I'd be glad to do that. Imagine working side by side with Trevor and Sonny. Imagine that.
You've taken this to a dark place when, in fact, all I'm suggesting is you do something like I do like 2 jobs. And
2 jobs. Yeah. That'd be nice.
I'd call you at Beck's.
What are you doing? I'm manning the sales desk.
Punching up some numbers.
Just hang on a second. I went the old school with the.
He demanded this equipment. We had to do it for him.
We had to do
He
it.
wouldn't do the fancy
What's he
stuff.
doing? I'm just the information guy, the information desk. Hang on, when you go, just go see Bill.
Couldn't you?
He demanded a typewriter for crying out loud.
Is there a sales department?
What's that? Sales department.
You'd be a horrible salesman.
I would. I'm too shy. Too shy.
Bill couldn't sell anything.
No, you're not good.
You're a lousy recruiter.
It's the worst. Good. Terrible. Anyway, Trevor, anyone out there, if you think I can get a job at Beck's, that would be incredible. The other day, my wife's upset with me about something. She just looked at me and she goes, "Would Sonny do that?"
Wow.
Yeah. Sonny Beck.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
What would Sonny do?
Yeah.
Would Sonny really do that?
Would Sonny really do? Would Sonny say that?
If she ever plays the Jake card, you know you're in trouble. Would Jake do that?
Jake do that?
Yeah, in trouble.
Anyway,
yeah, Matthew McConaughey.
This is Beck's we're talking about.
This is Beck's. Yes, corn. Yes.
Beckshybrids.com.
And their plot is going. They've planted fields out back, and we're going to go out there this August and see it in its full live nature.
It's Corn on the Cob Day.
Yeah, Corn on the Cob Day.
I forgot to mention with one thing back to Hurley for 1 second for NBA.
Fine.
So the name you're hearing now is James Borrego.
Yeah.
But also Jay Wright was a name brought up yesterday, the former Villanova head coach for that job. Now an analyst, just a broadcaster at this point.
So he got brought up.
He didn't say no yet, but he was brought up as a potential candidate without Dan Hurley now in the conversation.
Where's Reddick in this?
I haven't heard his name for a while.
Well, think about this. Jay Wright, JJ Reddick. Who you taking?
Jay Wright.
Does anyone
Who you
look,
taking?
Jay Wright.
Does anyone look smoother?
No.
Than Jay Wright?
No.
I don't think there is.
No.
When if someone says, "What's the smoothest coach you've ever seen on the sidelines?" Jay Wright.
Who would play him
What's
in a
that?
movie?
George Clooney.
Boom.
Clooney.
Absolutely.
You're-
Hands down.
You
Hands
nailed
down. Clooney. Thank you.
You
Would
nailed
he
it.
be a
Thank
contest?
You nailed it.
You nailed it.
He's
You got
gotta
that
be
one.
the guy.
It
Your
is.
sins are forgiven with McConaughey.
Yes.
Good God.
And Invincible.
Is that McConaughey?
But
Take me one
oh,
second.
man.
I'm forgiven.
It
George
is George
Clooney.
Clooney.
George
Has to be.
Clooney would be incredible as Jay Wright.
Hey, perfect.
Yeah. Be a
Perfect.
great story.
Grows hair out a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, Jay Wright as the Lakers coach would make sense to me.
That would.
Much more than Reddick. Much more than Reddick.
Now, and that wouldn't shock me. Been out for a few years.
Nope.
It was noted, whether it's true or not. No one really knows if it's true or not, that one of the reasons he wanted to get out was because of the NIL and
Transfer portal.
all the things that who knows though? That's what was rumored. So it's like, okay, I'll go to the NBA. It's a storied program.
I wonder if he'd do that. I wonder if he'd do that.
So
But it
we'll
would be
see
a
if
good
Jay
look.
Wright-
It'd be. How about him in Hollywood?
That'd be a great hire, I think.
There's
for
Chris.
Chris is here.
Chris and Brad
From the-
out on the road. The road department's right outside.
Right
the building.
outside.
Do they see us?
Yeah,
Come on, look over here, Brad.
Can you
There
put
we
the
go.
cam-
Yeah, there
can
we
you
go.
Put the camera out there on them at all?
Yeah,
Can you get a
I
camera
will.
on them?
we are
There they are.
down.
They're
There
on
they
camera.
are.
You can see on the camera. They're out
They're
the white. There's Chris. A salute from Chris.
Got a salute. Thank you.
We are
Our
downtown.
roads are
Lincoln.
getting better.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
They're on
Look at
TV.
'em. God, they are.
There they are.
This is interesting to me. They're doing it.
They're
right
doing
in
some
front of us.
asphalt right in front of us.
This is interesting from the standpoint. I always wonder when Chris said what he did. I always kind of wonder what they really do. And now I
know.
at
You could
it.
see it firsthand right here.
Yeah, don't let
Right
me
in
get
front of us.
distracted.
Too late.
Chris is very fit.
He is fit. He runs about 3 or 4 miles every single day.
Yeah, he's
Works
very fit.
lifts.
70 plus.
Yep.
70 plus. I believe. I think he's
I think
in the
he's in the 70s. I
Well,
think
right
you're
now there's 5 out there, and everyone's looking at Chris for for answers. What do we do?
Yep.
He's the guy.
He knows what to do.
And also, he's hands on now. He's not standing around like arms folded.
No,
he's in the middle.
Remember,
of it.
he retired. He said, "I can't. I needed to keep working. I'm just bored."
Yes,
he was just bored. He was
Mhm.
going back to work. He's
Yep.
just be busy.
Yeah.
One of those guys. Kudos to Chris.
Speaking of retired.
Yes. How about the opposite? Early retirement for Darren Waller. And Bill didn't know who this guy was before the segment, which is fine.
Don't admit that.
Well, Darren Waller is an 8-year NFL veteran. He's a tight end with the Raiders. He got traded to the Giants in 2023 the offseason. Played 12 games of a possible 17 last year for the Giants. Announces he's hanging up his cleats. He's retiring after 1 season with the Giants. He's had injuries. He had a big sobriety. He had a bunch
Fought
of
drugs and alcohol.
Yes, he had a big issue with that, but he's fought that for a while. He's been good, been clean for a couple of years now. But a couple of years ago in the league, there was a like Chris Borland retired early, Patrick Willis retired early. We hadn't seen this happen for a couple of years now. This is an interesting.
It's interesting
to have this guy still in his prime, playing good football, but despite the injuries last year, hanging up the cleats early.
He poured his heart out. I mean, he expressed himself well. We'll say that in a video talking about his decision. I mean, he lays it out. He said it's a whole lot of money to leave behind. I don't know what he's leaving on the table, but probably a lot. It's a whole lot of money to leave behind, he said, but I feel like I've spent most of my life doing what I quote unquote should be doing. I've been a people pleaser my whole life. This is an opportunity for me to kind of take back the power in my life, start to make choices for myself and take control. I'm not disappearing off the face of the earth. I'm shifting. I'm turning. I'm going to be going wherever God has taken me next. But this journey will always be something that I hold dear. That's a great statement. I mean, I wouldn't express myself to that level at any point in my life, probably, but I get it. I get what he's doing.
Well, he said also the passion for football has slowly been fading.
Yeah.
I wonder how many of these guys truly love the game.
Bill can
you're
answer
curious
that.
about that, and especially this, 8 years in the league.
It's different for everyone, obviously, but I always talk about football. You don't dip your toe in football.
That's what he said.
You don't dip your toe in boxing.
No,
There's certain
you
sports.
don't.
You might try. Did you play baseball in high school? Yeah, I was on the Legion team. Yeah. Yeah, I dipped my toe in it. Wasn't whatever.
Hard to do
see how it goes. You don't dip your toe in the sport, and it is.
Football,
and it's so physical. It's so demanding. The competition level is so high, and 8 years is incredible that they had that time in. So in the end, he didn't. There's a difference. Chris Borland walked away. I was able to coach Chris at Wisconsin,
really?
And he was a
stud.
I've never
remember that guy?
never been around a linebacker that instinctive in my life.
He was so good.
He was starting for the 49ers. They loved him, and he had concussion concerns.
You coach Borland?
Yeah. Well, Aranda was his position coach.
Okay.
I was the safety
there,
coach.
though.
So
Okay.
I coached him all the time.
He was a dude.
He ran a fake punt for me against Arizona State. He's unbelievable. But point being was, like I said, he just thought through he left a lot of time on the still left available for him. He only played 2 or 3 years in the NFL.
I think 3, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe 3. But he's played 8. So in the end, it might be a year or 2. Maybe not. You don't know that. But to say he's going to
leave it on the table.
You think he's going to play for 12 years? That's highly unlikely.
Yeah,
so most likely, there's probably a pretty good chance what he left on the table was a year or maybe 2. When you decided at year 2 to not do it anymore,
different story.
That's a different story. So I think the story is a little different that way. But he was going to make the team.
He was going
to make the team. So he left something. Don't get me wrong. He definitely left something. But it is such a tough, brutal.
He says
sport.
this. He says that his quote is really good along those lines. He says it's tough, it's long, it requires a lot, and if you're not fully bought into every single thing of the process, it's going to be tough. So I feel like at the end of the day, this is what he's saying, you're doing guys a disservice if you're not all the way in. That's maturity.
It is.
I mean, he realizes he's not all the way in. And it's a hard life. It's a hard sport, like Bill said, to do that.
Might also be something to do with where they are as a team.
Yeah. Giants.
I mean, are the Giants going to have a chance to be in the Super Bowl next year?
No.
Pretty slim.
The Giants are bad.
How's the quarterback?
The quarterback is not good.
Daniel Jones.
He's having a rough go.
Yeah.
He had a surprise 2 years ago. He was terrible last year.
You're sitting there going like, okay, what am I going to do? And it's like, right now there's a chance we win 6 games next year. Beat myself up.
That's about right.
I mean, so there's a lot of things with it, but I respect him. Anybody that makes, first of all, no matter what, if you decide not to go to the NFL, if you're a starter at Chris Borland for 3 years and you decide to leave anytime, that's great. I mean, I've never ever looked at somebody like, you don't understand.
What are you doing?
That's their body, that's their lifestyle,
yeah.
And so whatever they choose to do is I have great respect for.
When we come back, song of the day and Bill's Thrills Bugaboo Tuesday.
Oh, this is
things
the day.
that bother
Next
me.
on an early break on the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Want to contribute to medical advancements and get paid for your time? Join the clinical trial at Velocity Clinical Research. Participants can receive compensation, access medicines in development, and get study-related care at no cost. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. Help shape the future of medicine. Visit velocitytrials.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
All right, it's time for Final Jeopardy. It's been a tight contest today that all comes down to this final question. No summer picnic or family get-together or trip to the lake is complete without this particular item. Let's go first to Bob.
What is beer?
No, that's not it. Think about the kids. Over to you, Farley.
What is corn on the cob?
Tough to grill that on a bow. Wrong again. Grace, this time for the win.
What is Bure's cheese spread?
We have a winner! Bure's cheese spread, available in most local grocers in Nebraska.
This is Coach Bill Busch. You all know my passion for Nebraska. Having coached all over the country, I can honestly say there is no place like Nebraska. You know where there's also no place like? Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank has proudly served Nebraska for over 70 years, and they're located in 9 different communities. Midwest Bank is ready, willing, and able to meet all your personal, business, and agriculture needs. Your community, your bank, and mine, Midwest Bank. Find out more at Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from a program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Gaina Trucking is hiring for heavy equipment operators and a heavy equipment mechanic. Working at Gaina Trucking is a great career with excellent team culture, with benefits package including competitive pay based on experience, health, vision, and dental insurance, and a 401k plan. If you're looking for a new job as a heavy equipment operator or mechanic, apply online at gainatrucking.com or call 402-794-5000. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The latest forecast for today, some cloud cover this morning will give way to sunshine later this afternoon. We'll see a high around 90. Tonight, mostly clear skies with an overnight low around 66. And tomorrow we'll see sunshine. It'll be breezy and hot with a high around 97. I'm meteorologist Kyle Kleck for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for ready mixed concrete, Husker concrete, and Beatrice concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
I think the plan is to go bigger at corner. You got to have bigger corners in this league because you got these receivers. You got to deal with Ohio State receivers. And I'm not saying small corners can't get it done, but small corners have to be extraordinary, right? They got to jump higher. They got to do things that bigger corners might not necessarily have to do. So, I mean, losing Ethan Nation, it's kind of a blow, but when you got to get down in scholarships anyway, it's not, man. They got to have their best guys, man.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You love to bash his sports takes.
Now, will you feel like an idiot if you're
No,
a big tough?
never feel like an
If
idiot.
you're a big tough guy this morning,
But you really love to voice your displeasure for his music choices.
stumbled on an issue that I did not think would generate this much passion and discussion.
It's time for Jake's questionable song of the day on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and the Ticket FM.
Once again, your song of the day. You could have heard them live in Omaha on Sunday. People were at that concert that I know of. Yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire was there on Sunday. That's Sing a Song, Earth, Wind, and Fire from 1975. 464-56851 1 is bad. 10 is good. Text your rating on the Sauter Heyman Jewelers song of the day.
They were in Omaha. Where'd they play?
CHI, the big one.
Kidding me.
They had somebody else with them too. I think was it Lionel Richie possibly? Yeah, Lionel Richie and Earth, Wind, and Fire were up there.
Damn it!
On Sunday.
I'm not in the music stream, I guess.
I know.
And all of a sudden, so I hear about concerts that I had no idea were there.
I'd go.
I would have considered that one. That'd have been one. I'm like,
that'd
hang
be a
on.
good concert.
I was working.
Yes.
God dang it. Anyway, good job. Yesterday, dust in the wind.
Yeah. Fail.
Major fail.
Major fail.
Major fail. It just was.
A rare 70s blip there
Yeah.
on that one.
And Jake, it's fine. We're not casting aspersions on you.
I didn't make the song.
Yeah, if you
I
played,
just picked it.
it'd be no fun at all if you played a song every day that we loved.
It's true. That's
it wouldn't
true.
be any fun.
So we appreciate it. So yesterday was a great day for you picking a terrible song. So we
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, guys.
Today was beautiful. That's beautiful.
The horns.
Yeah.
Bill is playing the horns over
the
there.
horns.
Epic.
That's just incredible. Tell you, you have a horn section in a band.
In the background.
In the
singing,
background.
Anything to make your day. It's beautiful.
How about the name? Earth,
Sorry, Jake.
Wind, and Fire. If you ever seen them on one of their an old video of them or something, wow,
cool.
You just go, they were cool.
They probably still are cool. I'm sure they would
They did not
cool
lose
at
their
CHI.
coolness. They did not lose their coolness. No chance. It's like talk to Earth, Wind, and Fire, at the bar afterwards. Yeah, a bunch of clowns. Nope. They were incredible. No, they were incredible.
Jake, I can get to 8.8 on that. 8.88779. 8.88779. So almost a 9.
You weren't playing the horns like Bill was over there.
No, I try to show some restraint.
It was a driving song. It's a walk-up song.
Yep.
It's everything you want. We
It is.
never change it. Earth, Wind, and Fire. The name of the band is ridiculous. It's at 89999.
Hey.
Oh,
9. Chris.
Thank you.
Chris is listening to the show.
Chris,
put
I
down
got my
asphalt. Yes.
I just showed him on the stream too. I went to him. Yeah.
Chris, could you have if you can hear us out there, could everyone please raise up your hands on what your other scores would be? Can anybody
Brad,
else
what was
add
your
in?
score?
Yeah,
Look at these guys. This is a good job.
Yeah, this is amazing.
I'd like to have that job.
Yes.
Okay, no, they're not listening.
Another pointing up to the.
It's fine. They're working.
I
Anyway,
can't see him anymore.
Anyway,
what are the other? What Ben give it?
Ben's got to give it an 8.1.
7.2.
Okay, I'll go in the middle. 7.5.
2.2.
Uh-oh, we got a problem.
Yeah, we got a
For that one, really?
Okay,
no
Ben.
way.
All right,
no
Ben.
way. Josh does that.
No
way. Josh does
Hey,
that.
Ben. I heard.
I don't like to compare, but wow.
Okay, now I heard Ben on the radio the other day on Sunday. He
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
They were doing a show on a Sunday morning. They're talking about what they listen to in the gym, and Ben was saying he loves music and he likes uplifting music that makes him feel better.
That'd be that
What
song.
the hell? That's what that song is.
That's what that was.
Just sing a song. Come on, it's just happy, Ben.
Anything to make your day.
That's the lyric.
Anything to make your way.
It'd be the first song you hear. Hey, they're coming out of surgery right now. What do you want to play? Play the Earth, Wind, and Fire. Fire it up.
Anything.
Yeah, anything.
Anything by
Do
Earth,
you want to
Wind, and Fire.
reconsider,
Yeah.
Ben?
Ben, I don't understand.
He's sticking
I
to
don't
2.2.
know who you are, Ben.
I don't understand. I don't get that rating from him.
I don't either.
If he wants uplifting, happy music or something,
He likes
that was it.
uplifting. You said on the
uplifting.
airwaves.
They have a horn section.
I listened to you expressly, and you said, I like music that makes me feel better. That's what that song is designed to do.
Well,
I don't get it, Ben.
try again next time.
You were
Ben.
good on the radio, though.
Yeah.
I
Way to go.
enjoyed you on the radio.
Got a great face for radio.
Way to go, young
That's one
Ben.
of the best radio jokes ever.
I've never heard it.
Never
Nobody's
heard
ever
it.
said that to me.
That's never heard that one.
Quick ratings before Bill's Thrills. Sandmaster, 7.8. John in Southeast Lincoln, 8.9. Triple H's dad, it says 2. Jennifer, 7. Hubby, 6.5 from Novotny Nutrition
I
and
thought Hubby'd
Wellness.
be higher than that. That's shocking.
It's not terrible, but yeah, it's
No.
not that high of a score.
That'd be higher.
Jake and Hickman, just a 4.3. Shamia says 8.5. Sanderson, 2.9.
Sanderson with the hair.
Come on.
That song was
These are all low
incredible.
scores.
Yeah.
Pops, 3. Mike and Dalton, 2.5. Raw on a 2.
Dustin the Wind got way higher scores.
It did. Way
This is
higher
incredible.
score.
I must be out of it. I must be completely out of it.
Scooter from Roca says anything with horns high 8.32. There we go.
Scooter.
Now we're
He's
talking.
getting ready to sell fireworks, and I'll be out to see you, Scooter.
I'll see him too.
Yeah.
It's good to stand down there.
Yeah.
It is time for Bugaboo Tuesday. Ready for this? Sip?
Things that bother me.
Things that bother Bill. Here we
good.
go on Bill's Thrills.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh, yeah.
we
Is it gonna be
need it.
bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. You see, I sent you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break. Sponsored by Dirk, Scott, and Ty at Mid-Plains Advisors.
Yes, as always, Bill's Thrills, sponsored by Dirk, Scott, and Ty at Mid-Plains Advisors, the ATMs, the cash cows of Lincoln. Please call them at 402-730-7387 to plan your financial future today. Free consultation. Bill, the floor is yours. Bugaboo Tuesday, Sip's favorite day.
It is.
I'll tell you what doesn't bother me. Mid-Plains Advisors.
Yeah,
they
why
don't-
would it?
They don't bother me at all like that. That's a little place.
Why
that-
don't they bother you?
Well, they've made a lot of money for a lot of my good friends.
Yeah.
That's what it is right now. So I know this right now. Everyone, like I said, I'm looking forward to retirement, and my friends are all retired ahead of me, all because of them, all because of the money they've made in the last year. It's incredible. They made more. My friends have made more in the last year than they made in the last 20 years combined, all because of Dirk, Scott, and Ty.
I mean, Biden's not doing that bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, keep going, please. Keep going.
Things that bother me.
Okay, things that bother.
Bugaboo. The frustration with the flyby. The frustration with the flyby. Please have grace and gratitude for the garage sale.
Okay.
For the garage sale. The frustration with the flyby. I see it all the time. I saw it this weekend. They were across from Roseanne's house. I see different areas. I'm walking Sugar. I see people, they just whip up. It's a mad race to get to garage sales. And they whip up and they fly by and they look and something like, out of here. No, not doing that.
30 seconds and out.
No. Gratitude for everybody. There's never a time I go. When I go to a garage sale, it's like, no matter what, okay, nothing I want. But I always comment, wow, I can really get 4 koozies for $1. I'll do that. Spend the $1. Get the comic book for $0.25. Don't leave without buying something. Don't whip up into somebody's yard, walk up and look at all their stuff and be like, yeah, this is trash, and then leave. That bothers me. Bothers me.
You are a sensitive soul.
Yeah, buy something. Every garage sale you go to, you buy something. If the only items for sale is like $90, I get it.
Yeah.
But there's not. There's things for sale for $0.25.
Yeah,
There's something for sale like, hold it, what is that? Oh wow, that's a great picture of Bob Devaney for 75 cents or $1. Yeah, I'll take that. Let me get that real quick. And everyone feels good about themselves. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Instead of the this is trash. I'm leaving. No. You have to have the frustration with the flyby. I saw it standing out in front of in the yard the other day, and I see it happen all the time. And they wheel up like they're Dan Tanner or something, like that Starsky and Tan at that whip up, and they just jump out like they got to get there. They got to see what's out there, see if they're gonna make a deal, see what they look at. Let's go.
I do that.
Yeah,
I do that.
Yeah,
I do that.
Always buy something. Always buy something.
You would have liked this. I should have called you. I don't want to bother you all the time. There was a garage sale by our house, and the woman went up and was perusing. The man was in the car. The older gentleman started honking. Let's go. It's time. You've been here long enough. They've been married a long time.
How about that when you come back? But really, I'm at a garage sale. If you chose to go to a garage sale, you have free time. You have free time.
One would think.
You're not up against it. There's never been a time like, hey, our day is packed, but I got to hit 5 garage sales real quick. No, not said nobody. So just
buy something.
Buy something.
That's
just
a good one.
Just spend $1. Do
That's
something.
a good one. That's a good one.
Anything.
Yeah. What are you pointing
Look at Chris out in the middle of traffic over there.
Yeah, they
doing well.
It is sort of a perilous job.
So I have a question regarding garage sales. How often is too often to actually have one? Because I'm not trying to point anybody out here, but I'm not going to give an address. But there is a There's a house that is just south of 56th and O that has a garage sale, I think, every single day for like the last 5 months, it feels like.
Just everything's just set out.
And every single day I drive by, well,
Really?
the garage sale is back up again. Oh, by the way, in a very busy street, but it's up every day.
I guess they're on their own.
At what point do you get the gist that maybe it's not going to sell?
Yeah.
Well, they might have new items.
Yeah.
They might have new items.
I mean, this is every single day for months.
What is really fun about the garage sale too are the homemade signs that are placed around the neighborhood. The homemade with the arrows, garage sale arrow. They're like 4 turns that you have to make to get to the garage sale.
Tis the season, by the way.
Tis the season.
They're all over.
We are in the garage sale season right now.
God, are we?
Yes.
I like it too. Now I do like it. It's amazing.
I love garage sales.
Yeah.
I absolutely love. I purposely, if I'm walking sugar, don't peruse in because again, I'll come back if I see something. The one that did catch me, I was going by the other day and there was some stuff hung up, and I'm like, "Hey, how much for the lawnmower?" Lady, I'm walking by and she goes, "Oh, we're just hanging stuff on it." No, that's not for sale.
By the way, I just got a text from Brad, who can see right there.
Yes.
Brad, the Baldwin Shop, says we are in parade formation and ready to move on.
Yes,
okay, guys.
They're moving. Look at them.
All right, Brad. Drive
There's
safe
a
now.
guy with a roll of toilet paper. There's a guy with a roll of toilet paper from on a stick. He's on a stick.
I got to show this to the people.
Yes,
You're watching.
It
Look
does
at this.
look like
He's
toilet paper.
He's got a roll of toilet paper.
Did you get that from the ticket bathroom?
Yeah.
So looking for that.
So they're putting down asphalt, and he's going over it with toilet paper.
That must be.
I didn't know that was part of the
process.
I wonder if that's why things are coming apart quicker. Is
This
they
is on
need
the
to get
stream,
better
by the
toilet
way.
paper.
You can watch this on the stream.
I'm not
showing
convinced that's toilet paper.
them. It looks like toilet
It
paper.
looks like
I think
toilet
you're
paper.
right. No, you know what? I think you're right.
Imagine-
Why did
head
they
out.
put that down?
Grab the Charmin. We're on our way. Let's get the roads together.
It looks like they put it over.
Very simple process.
They put it
yeah.
over the tar.
They do. Yes.
They put it over the tar. It must do something to the tar.
Brad, can you confirm, is that toilet paper or not that you guys are putting down the street?
Yes.
What is that? Looks like a roll of Charmin.
It's toilet paper to me. If to say it's anything different, how could you look at
Yeah, it does look like toilet paper. You're right.
Do you think they go through rotation like at 6 o'clock in the shed? And it's like, okay, here, let's practice real quick. Okay, now what's the rotation? Get in line. Get in line. What are you doing today? You got the toilet paper.
Got the toilet paper roll.
Yeah,
I'll be rolling. They're working though. That's work.
That is work.
And it'll get
anything from
hot.
the text line, Jake?
Sanderson says it is toilet paper. Did that for 2 summers on the Country Road Crew.
Okay, I wonder what the toilet paper does, Sanderson. What's it designed to
Apparently,
do to
it
the
says
tar?
it's so tires don't kick tar up on the car.
Okay.
So that's actually is.
Okay.
All right.
Brad confirmed that is a roll of toilet paper
Yes.
So
That's
tires
amazing.
don't kick. I wonder how long it stays.
from the ticket bathroom.
Yeah. Well, it must just disintegrate.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Must
thinking.
Must
Yeah.
just disintegrate.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's biodegradable.
Yes.
It makes sense.
Regarding the garage sale, Nyla says people who live on the busiest streets have garage sales and people park on both sides of the road,
Yeah.
making it a one lane. Don't do that. All cap letters there.
I'm telling you, you go through a neighborhood. There's times. There was one the other day. I had to back up. Couldn't get through. I had to back up because they park on both sides of the street and they just pack it in there. But I love the fever pitch it takes because you don't saunter into one. You burst in. Just like where they're looking for certain things. It's like, I got to get ahead of somebody. Just always have a wad of dollars when you show up and be like,
that's the
just
thing.
buy something for $1.
Keep 40 on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You drive
Your
a
dad
yacht.
Your dad always had a wad of cash.
Like 1,000.
But so he would be perfect for what?
Yeah.
Garage sale.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
He'd be popular at
You
the
need to
garage
buy
sale.
I mean,
all
that's
of a
a
sudden
bunch
he
come
goes
on
to a
over.
garage sale and they have an air compressor. He had enough money to get it.
I would be in college and I wouldn't have enough money to eat, and I'd be home and I'd be, hey, Dad, you got $5. Pull out 1,000. I can't even eat.
Help a brother out. Come on, help a son out.
They taunt you with it like, hey, get a job.
No,
Look at
just
this.
very casual.
Very casual.
Yeah. Pulls it out of his suit that costs $1,000. Anyway.
That is Bill's Thrills, sponsored by Dirk, Scott, and Ty at Mid Plains Advisors. Hour 2 next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring for heavy equipment operators and a heavy equipment mechanic. Working at Gaina Trucking is a great career with excellent team culture, with benefits package including competitive pay based on experience, health, vision, and dental insurance, and a 401k plan. If you're looking for a new job as a heavy equipment operator or mechanic, apply online at gainatrucking.com or call 402-794-5000. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for ready mixed concrete, Husker concrete, and Beatrice concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Looking for a job that feels like family? Join Lincoln Industries, where tradition meets innovation. They're a family-owned, privately held manufacturing company with a passion for excellence and a commitment to their community. They have openings on all shifts at both the main plant and air park facilities, offering flexibility to fit your schedule. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, there's a place for you there. At Lincoln Industries, they invest in their people's success, providing opportunities for growth and advancement. Apply now and become a part of something special at Lincoln Industries.
The 31st Annual Testicle Festival, Saturday, June 15th at Round the Bend Steakhouse, just off I-80, exit 426. Swing out 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. for music, fireworks, and of course, nuts. Visit roundthebendsteakhouse.com for more.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Play ball! Tired of the same old routine? Then bring your crew out to Haymarket Park for a thrilling season of Lincoln Salt Dogs baseball and unleash the fun. Enjoy action-packed home games all week long from May through August. It's the perfect change-up to the typical family night or makes for a home run outing with friends and coworkers. Experience the magic and get in on the excitement. Visit saltdogs.com to secure your tickets now. Unleash the fun.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Midwest Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans, and I'm not the Titans, so I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Tuesday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 2, as always, sponsored by our friends at Midwest Bank. Member FDIC. Location in South Lincoln at 27th and Jamie Lane. Also now at 70th and Pioneers in Lincoln. And what does Steve Schindler have going on today in Creighton at Midwest Banks? Bill?
Tis the season.
Oh,
tis the season. We've talked about this last year in a different way, but Steve is running that they'll be every Tuesday from now until August 12th.
Okay.
And they're running their own lemonade stand.
Yes. Okay.
Remember how we talked about the lemonade stand last year? You never drive past one, ever drive past a lemonade stand.
I do it all the time.
And wouldn't consider it. Spend too much. I went home and got money and came back. I've never
virtually every day.
Yeah, never drive by one ever in my life. It cost me extra money anyway. But he's running and he's using K through 2.
Sorry.
So kindergarten through second grade will be in charge of running this.
K through 2.
K through 2.
So
will be
K1 and 2.
K1 and 2 will be running it, not K through 12. K1 and 2, like that. Shin Daddy's running the books. So what they do, they come in, they work this for when they're young. They work it for 3 years. Then they take them all the money they have, and Schindler puts it into an account for them. CD. And he puts, and then that's what they get back at graduation.
Oh.
So when they graduate, they get the money. So the money they earn, they take it, put it into a CD in the bank, and then he gives it back to the graduation for us, right? So he's talking about teaching them how to invest. He's teaching them how to run the books, debits and credits, then also how to be a salesperson and how to do the product. And so they're making, it's all country time. They want to know.
Country time limited.
It's all country. And that's
powder.
And that's been donated by Gregor's grocery store across the street. So there's no overhead.
Jeez.
No overhead. So that starts today at 8:44. Shin Daddy's out there with him running the books.
Sounds like a racket.
Sounds like a racket. Don't be driving by. But
hey, that's fun. That's wholesome.
And they're putting the money away
every Tuesday.
How would you have liked to have been? Imagine on graduation day if all of a sudden you got like $1,000. That'd have been nice. When'd you get that? K through 2. I was doing it. I did a lemonade stand and I put the money away into a CD. And that's what happened with it.
I got a home in Boca Raton now.
Yes.
Hey, that's fun. Steve's amazing.
Steve Shin Daddy. There he is right there. So he's running this.
Does he ever consider the governorship?
He would. Well, I didn't want to say it, but Scott Miller's reached out to him.
Lincoln Industry, Scott Miller.
Scott has reached out to him. This to be kind of a partnership in this. And he's also to maybe be his campaign manager.
Shin
Daddy
might overshadow Scott a little bit.
Overshadow a little bit, yes.
He's already had the motorcade, so he knows that experience.
He's been whisked around and whisked down here to get some things done with the contracts with Dennis LeBlanc.
He was imperative in this conversation.
The motorcade.
Imagine getting out of the motorcade. So now he's doing lemonade.
Okay.
Tamara will stop by, but that starts today. It's great lemonade weather. Never, and remember from last year, never, ever drive past a lemonade stand. Always stop.
Keep cash on you.
So right now, keep cash. Just keep cash.
A couple of responses here before we move on. Nate says, is it pink or yellow lemonade? You know?
Yellow.
Okay.
Old school. There's nothing wrong with pink lemonade. No, that's not. There's nothing wrong. But it's yellow. Yes, thank you.
Does it have pulp?
No pulp. It's country time. Powder.
Okay, you're right.
Downtown Scott says, big question, says, what if you drive by 2 lemonade stands on the same trip? Stop by both of them?
Now, hold it.
It's a good question.
So
let's say you're on a
you go down and back at the same stand?
That's a good question.
If the same
is
stand,
that what you mean downtown Scott? Or is it two different lemonade stands?
2 different ones. You stop at both.
Okay.
If it's the same stand that you drive past, no, it's a one-stop
One
deal
stop.
for the day too. There's sometimes I stop by a lemonade stand and I let them know, hey, listen, just so you know, I was here 2 hours ago.
What if you stop and it's not lemonade?
And what it's like, what, a Mick Ultra or something,
No.
or what their kids are selling?
Hawaiian Punch or something.
Hawaiian Punch is the same. It's a stain.
Okay.
Yeah, the lemonade is not the key word here. I guess. Yeah, it's not
stand.
A Kool-Aid stand.
All right.
Also.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
The Kool-Aid stand was more popular during our day.
It
than
was.
The lemonade stand.
It was.
The Kool-Aid stand came up all the time.
Oh, it was.
Straight sugar at the bottom. You had to keep stirring it up.
You'd see
Yeah.
It'd be
That's how you hydrated during the summer.
That's a good. No, we cleared that up. It's not about what the drink.
Anything else from the lemonade stands?
Someone says didn't have cash this weekend. My heart was broken that I could not.
It sets you back.
Pay for the.
So
kids.
Right now, everyone just get some cash. Just get some ones.
My heart's Chip's like, well, it's too bad. More money in my
You
pocket.
did the same thing walking by the Girl Scout and the cookies. I don't know who you are. I don't.
She took me by surprise.
Matthew McConaughey would not walk by someone in this spot. No chance.
No, you would not.
Turned her down right in front of her mom.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
No awareness at all.
No.
Come on. Thank you to Midwest Bank for always sponsoring Hour 2. 464-5685. Call or text as always. With Oregon State losing in the Super Regionals of the college baseball tournament, the Pac-12 is officially done. No more sports. I mean, it's all gone. Now they're on to the ACC, the Big 12, the Big 10, or the two sticking with the Pac-2, Washington State, Oregon State. Now that it is officially done, how will we remember the conference that the Pac-12 was?
Oh, I love it.
Close your eyes.
I absolutely love it.
What do you think of, Bill, when you close your eyes?
Oh, when I close my eyes, real simple. New Year's Day about 3:30. New Year's Day about 3:30, the Rose Bowl, and all of a sudden
now we're talking.
And you see like the UCLA, the Columbia Blue jerseys coming out to play against Michigan.
Who's playing quarterback for the Bruins?
See, for the Bruins at this time. Neuheisel? I see Neuheisel.
I do too.
Yeah, I see it.
I see Neuheisel.
And seeing USC coming out. All of a sudden,
who do you see?
I see Rodney Peete.
Oh, hang on. USC? You're USC playing?
Yeah. Rodney Peete. Is that who's he playing for? Is that John Robinson?
What's that?
Yeah. USC. There they are. Here comes USC.
I mean, the Rose Bowl was
Regal.
It was the matchup. It came on.
Just keep that music going.
It came on local at 3:30. It would be sunny, and then the sun would eventually go down behind the San Gabriel Mountains, I believe.
Yes.
And it is just
you did this well.
Oh, I'm telling you, you
Regal.
see it.
Did Rodney Peete play for John Robinson?
I think he did, but I hate to say if he didn't. That will drive me nuts.
I think
Hadel did.
I think of McKay. I think of
McKay. Who not Hadel? Who am I thinking of?
Hayden.
The former
Pat.
AD. Pat Hayden. Yes. That's
Pat Hayden. There you go. Yes.
Pat Hayden.
Yes.
I think of Pete Carroll mainly. I mean, that's who I think of when Jake.
But
Pete
wasn't there when you were young. When we were young, it wasn't. We were watching Robinson. We're watching his team.
I mean, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I remember OJ. I mean,
the Juice.
Yeah, Juice was. People hate it when you do that. But
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, yeah, those. That's good. I mean, you know what else I think of? I think of Paulie Pavilion too.
Yeah, Paulie. Yeah,
I do. Cause I made a trip there.
They won 7 in a row.
7 titles in a row, starting in 1966. And now I only have vague recollection, but I do have recollection of it. I mean, I remember Walton
21 for 22.
Yeah. And I remember when they couldn't dunk and he'd go up and just lay it over the rim. I was 7, but I remember. I mean, I can remember those days. That's what I think of. Brad just
to lose that. Something. To lose that is there. Eventually, things will get regional again. There will be some sort of down there 10 years from now. I have a hard time seeing that regularly going to see UCLA playing Rutgers.
I don't know.
The Big Ten maybe expands.
It
something
seems
happens.
Weird, yeah.
Whatever it is, I just don't see that at some point in time. I just don't see that being able to work. I see why they did it, but for it to work.
Here's the thing about the Pac-12, and I did talk to Bill Moose about this recently. I mean, think about Moose. He was the AD at both Oregon and Washington State.
Incredible.
Yeah, he was the AD at Oregon for 13 years, then became the AD at Washington State. And he noted that a little more than a decade ago, the Pac-12 was riding high. Just a decade ago. Larry Scott was hailed as a visionary because he landed that 12-year, $2.7 billion media rights deal. Remember when Colorado and Utah joined? It was 2010, 2011. The deal had more than tripled the conference's rights fees. There was a problem, though, and we're talking about the demise of the Pac-12, and this is largely what led to it. Larry Scott insisted on launching the Pac-12 network without ESPN or Fox as a partner. It turned into a problem because he had no leverage with cable distributors. So many of them refused to meet the Pac-12's asking price, which left the network with far fewer viewers. I'm just reading a column I wrote, and far less revenue than the other conference networks. And then the decline started. Larry Scott, I mean, there's reasons why things happen in this world. There's reasons for demise. Larry Scott is a large reason for the Pac-12's demise by refusing to partner with ESPN and Fox. And that deal went bad.
They probably could have put it together. They probably could have saved it for at least a short period. Kleoff did not go well. They probably could have saved it. Done something to save.
He couldn't land a sufficient media rights deal, Kleoff.
Yes.
He couldn't. And so that's it. Over. Game over.
Yeah.
Sad. Yeah, it is sad. In terms of my age, I think Pete Carroll, USC, is who you think for Pac-12. Pac-12 after dark, the concept of watching a 10 o'clock football game, it goes till 2 a.m. That was Pac-12. And they had pretty good basketball. It felt like mostly Arizona was good at basketball. Oregon, UCLA. Lute Olson is, yes, absolutely.
The conference is gone.
Brad.
It's over. It's officially gone.
Brad, who's not only doing street work,
with toilet paper.
He just has a very simple line. He texted in. Very simple line. He misses hearing Keith Jackson.
Yeah, at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Neuheisel at quarterback.
Yeah. Who else could
it was the colors were so vivid.
Yeah, and you're right about the light blue, the powder blue.
The powder blue.
Beautiful.
It was just beautiful. UCLA is my favorite team. Donahue is the coach.
Terry Donahue.
Remember what he looked like?
Good
Regal.
looking.
Yes.
Looked like an attorney on the sideline.
Very close to a Jay Wright type of situation. Yeah. Very close.
Perfect for UCLA.
Perfect for UCLA. Everything about him was perfect.
John McKay was perfect.
Yes.
Smoked a big stogie. Yeah. He had a regal presence.
Yes. McKay. Then he went to Robinson.
John Robinson was incredible.
John Robinson, who I sat next to for 3 years, 2.5 years, 3 years, it was. Because he was tight with Ed Ogeron. John Robinson and his wife moved to Louisiana. They moved to Baton Rouge he was like an analyst.
You're kidding me.
No, in his 80s.
John Robinson?
And I sat right next to him every day in the meeting.
Wow.
And I would get in there early, and trust me, you arrive very early for an Ed Ogeron meeting. So, and John would already be in there. And I started asking him stuff tell me about Marcus Allen. Tell me about Charles White. Tell me about these. And I'd ask about all these players that he had coached and been around. And he would just tell me different things and what it was like when he went to the Rams and all these. I mean, I'm just sit there and talk to him. Then when we went to the national championship game, we played in Atlanta, 2019. We play at Oklahoma in the Peach Bowl.
Okay.
And we go to the Hall of Fame, the College Football Hall of Fame. There's a big section on John Robinson.
Wow.
I got my picture taken with John right next to his own area.
That'd be awesome.
So I sat by John Robinson every day and we just talked old. And I'd just be like, what was this like? What was this like?
John Robinson. John Robinson was the head coach there. He had 2 separate stints.
Yes.
But he won 104 games and only lost 35. He was 63-23 in the Pac, whatever it was at that point. It was the Pac-8, the Pac-10, and then it became the Pac-12.
How nice was it? They're the only ones that did that. Just kept up with it.
Yeah.
The Big Ten expands. What is it?
Big Ten.
Big Ten.
They just kept.
It's still the Big.
They went Pac-8, Pac-10,
Big 12. So the Big 12.
How about if we just name the number that are in the? That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Hey, interesting. We mentioned 18. Yeah, we mentioned John McKay and John Robinson. John McKay was USC's coach when we were kids. Yeah. So that was 1960 through 75. That's who I remember.
Yeah.
And then John Robinson took over for John McKay. He took over in 76 for his first stint.
Because McKay went to Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
I think they went over.
Coach Tony Davis.
Yeah.
Coach Tony Davis. Yeah. Tony Davis has incredible stories about John McKay. They're incredible. And they were birds of a feather, by the way. John McKay and Tony Davis, birds of a feather. Great memories.
Great memory.
Pac-12 is over.
R.I.P. I mean, it's been going
better
for a while. Now it's officially over. It's over. Pac-12. Oregon State's gone.
It was better times. So tell me, find one person that goes, the best thing that's ever happened to any sports has been the demise of the Pac-12.
Nobody.
There's not one person. Everybody understands the why. Everyone gets the why. No one says, well, that was dumb. They should have just taken the media deal from Apple for $10 million a year. You couldn't do it. Had to take Washington came in at a way lesser rate. I mean, they didn't come in the same as USC and UCLA. They came because they had to.
Right.
The Big Ten, they held hey, what are you going to do? You guys want to come? Well, a little less here for this, but they're like, no, that's still way better than what we were getting. And we'll be full share. And then Oregon's like, yeah, we don't care. We have someone that comes by the office every day. He's worth like $60 billion. So we're not big whoop here.
No.
No big
No,
whoop
you're
here.
right. You're right.
The Apple Cup.
Yeah.
The Civil War.
Civil War. Yeah.
It's just pain. It gets more painful by the second.
Don
It's a great
James.
thing.
It just goes on and on and on. Dick Tomey at Arizona.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Dick Tomey.
Yes. God.
McKeever pulls the car up when Nebraska's. We're at the bowl trip. It was an epic McKeever moment. We had rented a beautiful Mustang, blue Mustang. So you know how it is, Bill. You've coached bulls. No, I sat in front. You know how it is. You coach bulls. Yeah. So they practice at some little college in the middle of San Diego, and we're driving there because we have to cover practice, but we can't find a parking place. McKeever's like, I'll just pull up on the track. He pulls up on the running track. And then it's really funny because the
dripping out
Arizona players were walking by like, ooh, nice car.
Nice car.
They didn't care. Like,
Nice
yeah,
car.
sweet. Go ahead and park there, man.
Yeah, Dick Tomey.
Yeah.
Is it Tomey or Tomey?
It's just Tomey.
Just
Tomey. Dick Tomey.
No, that
Like,
sounds like,
like Marissa.
when the lights go down in the city.
Yeah, maybe Tomey would say, no, I want to be called Tomey.
Yeah, Dick Tomey.
That's Marissa.
Yeah, Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
Dick Tomey.
Marissa's not Dick Tomey's daughter.
No, he's not.
Dick Tomey.
R.I.P. Pac-12. Before we get to break, hey, IT is very important for every single business, right?
IT?
Oh.
Here, any
Do
business.
we need
ever.
it right now? We need it
could
every
use it.
day. I see Jake. I come in, and especially on Mondays. Jake is
It's
he's
haywire.
on fire.
It's crazy.
He's on. We had nothing going right on
It happens.
on Monday.
Yeah.
What was going on?
Just
A lot of stuff
things
going
were
on.
everything was berserk, but we made it happen. Well, Applied Connective Technology is Nebraska's preferred tech partner. They're from Knox to Knuckles, Hitchcock to Holt, all 93 counties in Nebraska. They will manage IT. They've got cybersecurity, phone systems, physical security, audio and video, infrastructure, and more. A one-stop shop. One team does it all. Applied Connective Technologies.
So I have one of my most incredible friends. He's in Atlanta, and they get hijacked, and they get basically they're like a ransom.
What?
A ransom money for the they hacked into their IT, and like, yeah, for like $5 million, we'll let you have all your stuff back. If not, we're gonna hold.
True story?
This
true story.
happens.
It happens
This
all the
happens.
time, and so
It does happen.
that's why you have cyber protection.
Yep.
That's the reason you go to Albion, Nebraska. You get in your car, you drive up. There's an incredible lounge in the hotel right across the street. That's where you want to stay for a couple days. You want to spend
In
time
Albion?
in Albion, Nebraska.
Hotel with
Yeah.
the lounge.
The lounge right across the street.
And there's cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity.
How did I not know about any of this?
Missing out.
And, well, when we first talked about this, you were gone. You were out. They also
You were in
have
Texas.
for your house, Steve. You need to have security. You need to have it. Bullet needs this. So they also sell video security. You have to have that now. And how many times am I watching? Like I'm watching Castle, like a rerun of Castle, and they're like, "Hey, go scrub the cameras," which means go look at the film. And they always come up with, "Oh, hang on, look at this grainy pic." There's no grain.
Castle?
There's no. I love it. I watched it. Yeah. But there's no grainy picture. You know why? Real simple. It's HD. It's
Okay.
unbelievable.
On Castle.
On what's that? No.
Applied Connective Technologies.
But
They
Castle
also-
looks great too, though.
They
You're
also have a
correct.
Lincoln office. Go to appliedconnective.com to fix your IT. It's a one-stop shop. When we come back, I want to get to, are you ready
What?
for sponsor logos on football
Well, yeah,
fields?
we'll have some thoughts.
Let's
discuss
discuss that.
that.
Let's do
Also,
that. Let's do that.
also that they're willing to do the same thing like that. They'll have a free consultation. It's a free
Oh, and
consultation.
Applied Connective.
Oh, and
Applied
Applied-
Connect- Yes.
Yeah.
So that's like, well, what do they all do? Because it's complicated. I know. But me and Jake sat down, right? We had a lot of
We
conversation.
did.
I mean, for me, Steve, imagine me talking about this. It was complicated. But I spoke to the
Give
group
yourself
up
some
there.
credit.
They were incredible.
Give yourself
I
some
walked
credit.
the building.
Did
I
you?
know what's going on up there. I saw it. Get on board.
Appliedconnective.com. More next. Early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from a program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. All right, it's time for Final Jeopardy. It's been a tight contest today that all comes down to this final question. No summer picnic or family get-together or trip to the lake is complete without this particular item. Let's go first to Bob.
What is beer?
No, that's not it. Think about the kids. Over to you, Farley.
What is corn on the cob?
Tough to grill that on a boat. Wrong again. Grace, this time for the win.
What is Bure's cheese spread?
We have a winner! Bure's cheese spread, available in most local grocers in Nebraska.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lake and forecast for today. Some cloud cover this morning. We'll give way to sunshine later this afternoon. We'll see a high around 90. Tonight, mostly clear skies with an overnight low around 66. And tomorrow, we'll see sunshine. It'll be breezy and hot with a high around 97. I'm meteorologist Kyle Kleck for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You already know that Select Plumbing takes care of all your plumbing needs, including water heaters, faucet repairs, leaks, drips, sump pumps, and more. Now, they're able to help you with your heating and air conditioning as well. Select Plumbing has recently expanded into residential heating and air, and they're excited to bring this new service to their complete list of plumbing services. Call to book an appointment today at 402-560-6197 or go to selectplumbinginc.com. Serving Lincoln, Seward, Milford, and the surrounding areas.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of your liberty and pursuit of your justice for those that have been injured. My name is Seth Morris, attorney with Liberty Law Group. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, call 877-42-LIBERTY. Our relentless trial attorneys are committed to the highest quality legal representation. At Liberty Law Group, we will fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Again, that's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
Hey kids, what are you getting your ever-loving dad for Father's Day?
I know, a motorized monster truck. How about the new Taylor Swift album? You would love it.
Yeah, I'm sure. How about something from Osted's Golf? Name brand apparel up to 50% off. Strixon balls at crazy deals. And Dad's always loving Osted's gift card.
You have been putting a lot of balls in the water.
Not after my custom fitting. I'm smashing everything.
You're good at that with a monster truck.
Shop Osted's Golf for Father's Day.
The Osted family would really appreciate it.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
The 31st Annual Testicle Festival, Saturday, June 15th at Round the Bend Steakhouse, just off I-80, exit 426. Swing out 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. for music, fireworks, and of course, nuts. Visit roundthebendsteakhouse.com for more.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break with Sip and Jake on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I believe I saw the temperature today be in the 90s, which means it's pretty good grilling weather. Is that right, Sip? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it's always good grilling weather.
Grilling weather.
Yeah.
Barbecuing weather. Score one smoking weather. Chris in the squad out at Holdridge, he's got barbecue rubs and sauces for all of your backyard grilling. And if you're a competitor, use his stuff also. Score1smoking.com, also on Facebook and Instagram, the same thing.
I'm just going to leave a tease with it.
Please.
Tomorrow we're going to talk about Chris and Score One and the connection he has tomorrow with Shin Daddy.
Oh my
Tomorrow
God.
there's a connection. I'm just going to leave a teaser with
There's
that.
a tie?
Yeah, there's a tie and there's a teaser of something going on with a collaboration between Shin Daddy and Chris. So I'm just going to leave it at that, but it involves the finest of meats and rubs. The finest of meats and rubs. Get a hold of them.
That's enticing.
They're working together tomorrow as a project, and it's very amazing. So
And
tune in.
And we did learn something today. Not to go away from that topic, but we did. I mean, look at the toilet paper on O Street. We know what that is.
It's actually,
we know. Yes, it's
if
actually
you've ever
toilet
been
paper.
curious, it's seriously toilet paper attached to the tar.
And we saw the guy with the roll. That's his job.
And it's supposed to be there. This is. I mean, you wouldn't know what's going on if you didn't know. You know, like you know what I'm saying.
We saw it happen live, and Brad answered our questions.
Could Brad let us know if it was the brand that is used? That'd be nice to know.
I guess it's an off-brand. Why would you use Charmin on the street?
Yeah.
I mean,
remember was it Mr. Whipple? Wasn't it Mr. Whipple? Remember, was it Mr. Whipple?
Yeah, Mr. Whipple, please don't squeeze the Charmin. My name is Sipple. And so I would get a lot of Mr. Whipple jokes in high school.
Sipple, please don't squeeze the Charmin.
Hey, in fact, I can't say her name. She was in my German class. I think her name was Cindy Scott. She would do it every day.
Every day.
Hi, Mr. Whipple.
Do the laugh again.
Yeah, please do the laugh.
Hi, Mr. Whipple. Sorry, Jake.
I'm more taken back by this. You were in German class.
I took German.
I don't ever in high school. It's never a time when I was.
It was a choice.
When I was taking
how many years did you take of German?
Two. There was a choice, Spanish or German. For some reason, I took German.
That's awesome.
Took German.
How much you recall? Then?
Not much.
Gesundheit.
I mean, there's some like umlaut came into play with David Hufkin.
Yeah.
You've done so well with that pronunciation.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, Sean asked him, is it pronounced Hofkin?
He said
no, it's pronounced Hufkin.
And right away, did that spring you back to
German the
class?
umlaut?
Yes.
Yes, there's an umlaut over the O. It's a 2 dots.
Yes.
Yeah, so it paid off to a certain degree.
I need him to play at Nebraska. I need to hear somebody in the broadcast say it correctly and yell, Hufkin! It needs to happen.
Needs to happen. It's really hot in here.
It is.
It's really hot.
78 degrees at this point.
It is a heater.
78.
We have a portable air conditioner that's not working. We had one.
It's blowing right on me. It's not blowing on you. That's the problem. I can turn it. Do you want me to turn it?
No, I'm fine. I'll just deal with it.
All right,
Steve.
All right. Get to the logo.
Yes. Saw this yesterday that you should prepare yourself for sponsor logos on college football season fields this upcoming season and going forward. This is from the NCAA Playing Rules Oversight Panel. They approved every level of college football to be able to sell up to 3 sponsor logos on football fields, 1 on the 50-yard line and 2 smaller ones on the field. Is anybody bothered by this at all?
Not in the least.
Okay.
Not
There's
in
some
the
traditionalists
least.
that might have problems with it.
There's things all over the field on bowl games, and then at first I was like, I really don't like it. Like, but then
why
they point out but like the NBA court or whatever, and they circled all of them. I'm like, I had no idea they were there.
Yeah, don't really know.
So now I'm kind of like, yeah, not really.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, it's not now. There's some issues that, like, if you were Troy Dannon, that you'd have to discuss with your team. Like, if First National Bank of Omaha, as it was, so FNBO, if they wanted to put their big logo at the 50, I don't know, and replace the red N. You'd have to have a meeting.
That might be a problem.
Yeah.
There'd be a meeting. So there's limits to it. I mean, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'd be a problem, I think.
That might be. Now, I'm not
you
even
take
suggesting
the N away for an FNPO logo. That'd be a major
for
problem.
a price.
A billion.
Well, I don't know what the price would be, but I don't know that would destroy me.
Yeah, it would. You're gonna tell me you'd be okay with an N, the N being replaced by a sponsor logo?
Well, how far are you gonna go? That's the question. How far are we going? But generally speaking, I don't care.
When they say at the 50, would that be one on each side of the 50 or just one logo only?
See, I didn't get confirmation on that. That wasn't clear on that.
I know there'll be one at each 20. Is there any chance? Are we getting in the game? Meaning the ticket.
Tickets on the field
on the 20? The photo of you two from early break.
Would you stop?
Would that not be incredible? On the field,
I'll tell you what,
Jake's picture.
What if we kept the N and just put the ticket right under the N? Just said the ticket.
Yeah, that's all you need to do. Put the logo.
Yeah, right under the N.
We can do that.
Listeners, let us know if you'd like to have the ticket advertised on Memorial Stadium, on Tom Osborne Field.
Right under the N.
Right under the N.
Now, I don't want to sound insensitive about the N. I hope people aren't jumping on me, but I mean, I would say that right now I'd be open to the suggestion of a corporate entity saying we'll pay you, a large sum if we can have our logo at the 50.
I want to know. I wonder if that sum, what the cost is.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
and how close to the logo that actually
is.
What
the going rate will be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What the different rates will be,
mm-hmm.
and then how it gets sewn into the field.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially if they go to grass, which is I would call a distinct possibility.
Really?
Yes, I would say. And I don't know. I mean, it's not.
Whoa, now this is breaking news.
No, it's not, because Matt Rule has talked about it openly.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Sipple's broken something here. Oh yeah, this is breaking news. There's been AstroTurf or some form of turf in that place for over 50 years. Steve,
okay,
you broke a story here.
No, I didn't. I only say it's a distinct possibility that Nebraska would go to grass at some point, because the head coach has talked about it so often and so openly that his preference would be grass because of it limits injuries. And they just had a spring game where there were two sizable in importance knee injuries, Bly Hill and Demetrius Bell. And no, the head coach has talked about it openly.
It's worth playing the breaking news sound.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think it was appropriate for that time.
I'm glad you
broke
it.
Appropriate.
Okay, I mean, I just would say it this way. If Nebraska had grass in the next 5 years, I would not be surprised at all. Not in the least. And it would now what do you do? You can put logos on grass, right?
But what is remarkable, so
I think you can.
I've been on numerous grass fields with the logo, with things painted on. And it's just crusty. It's awful. It's awful. That'd be the one. So no, you wouldn't. Painting onto grass is different. It can get a little crusty.
It
can get a little crusty.
You can paint these logos onto other parts of the stadium, though, right? Right.
We could.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can paint them on and not be completely crusty. There's ways to do it. Yes, there are ways to be able to accomplish this. I'm just saying I've been on fields that were painted late in the season that were unreal with what it was like.
Yeah, that's okay.
Corey in Lincoln says, keep your filthy mitts off the N, you ghouls.
Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, I have probably had that coming.
Yep, I don't think there's any chance that the N is disappearing.
It's sacred in your mind.
I think that's sacred. I think that'll never happen. Yeah. But the question is,
could you put something around?
Can you put something at the bottom of the N?
Right.
Yeah, because you can have something at the 50, and if someone's going to drop, hey, listen, we'll give you $10 million to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're going to get it, because
how sacred is it?
So
that's
right now, the main focus of athletic directors right now is new streams of revenue. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. New streams of revenue. Because now, what money we were making, so it came out that, hey, the Big Ten's, what are we going to make? What we get?
I think $80 million, yeah.
$80 million.
Something like that, media rights.
So in a year, $20 million you don't get.
Right.
$20 million now goes to the players in revenue sharing. So that was money you were counting on to run budgets, to run other teams, all those things. So it's like, hey, how do we make this money up? What do we do? That's why they're allowing that. And that instantly is going to, and it could be huge. Can you imagine right now what's going to happen at Oregon? Nike's going on all over the place.
Everywhere.
Matter of fact, if I'm they won't be 3 different ones on there. There'll be one.
There'll be one. There'll be
big
one on there.
Swoosh at the
big
50.
swoosh at
And the
50,
20s.
In the 20s. It'll be the swoosh.
I don't know if they'd put a swoosh at the 50. I don't know.
I think they probably would.
Hey, Oregon, just do it. Yeah, get down.
Would it bother you? It wouldn't bother me.
I haven't seen it yet, so I can't tell you.
So they already. I don't think Oregon's probably as concerned, but it'll be Nike because they're already getting the money. They're already getting. Phil Knight's handing out plenty. He's in his 80s. He's trying to make a run here.
Ghouls is what we were called.
Yeah, he said ghoul. Yeah. Kent says, before we get to the game show, if you put the ticket logo on Tom Osborne Field, I'll never complain about my season ticket prices ever again.
That'd be nice.
He wants
you.
to. Kent wants the ticket logo on the field.
Can we get any support for the ticket on the 20?
Okay.
I like it right below the end, though. I really do. I like your
below the end.
Right below the end. The ticket. God, that would be incredible.
The multi-million-dollar spot. We'll put it there. We'll fundraise for that. It's fine. We'll make it happen.
We'll do a GoFundMe.
The Breakers will help out.
Yes.
Let's play the game show. Give us a call right now at 464-5685. Your chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. Today, we're going back to 1985. Just some songs. I'm not going to play them. I'm going to give you the song title. You tell me what band sang these songs from 1985.
What if I get a lyric?
No, that won't help.
That won't help?
I need the band.
Okay.
I'll give you
No,
the
wait a second. The band.
I will give you the song title. You tell me what band sang that or singer, artist.
I'd have done better in the 70s.
I was starting to fade off in 85.
Well, starting, but you weren't all the way out.
No, I wasn't all the way out.
464-5685. Shut Up Sipple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
I don't know. 464-5685. Call the takedown Sip and Bill in trivia. Shut up, Sipple. I think Ben's struggling to hear the caller.
Got it.
Sometimes that phone's a little wonky over there.
Nate.
Okay. Nate. How do you feel about 1985 songs today, Nate?
I'll give it a little bit shot.
All right.
So give it a shot.
We don't feel great.
Bill's a lifeline for Sip for one question as always. Nate, first question goes to you. What band sang Everybody Wants to Rule the World from 1985?
On it.
I believe that is Tears for Fears.
Brilliant.
That is
We're in
correct.
trouble.
Tears for Fears.
No, we had that. We had that.
Is right.
We had
1-0 lead.
This is hard, though. This genre,
Yeah.
85 is not good for me.
All right. 1-0 lead. Sip first question. What band sang The Power of Love from 1985?
Huey Lewis and the News.
And the News. We love the News. We love Huey.
Dang.
Show.
Yeah, we do love Huey, yeah. We're good, though. We're in good position. Don't worry.
Back to you, Nate, for the lead. Last question. What artist sang from 1985, If You Love Somebody, Set Them Free?
Got that.
Oh, geez.
Times
Got it.
5.
Got it.
5 seconds. 5.
We know this one, so don't. There's a little pressure on
3.
3. 2.
1.
That is going to be, oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. Is that the answer? Oh, half a second.
Sting? Is that Sting?
Yeah, at the buzzer.
Brilliant.
At the buzzer. I know the clock was a little slow there.
It's fine. Sting.
Sting is correct.
God had that one, too. Okay, now we have some pressure.
Now this is for the tie. Let's go to the tiebreaker.
I got Bill in my back pocket.
You do. What artist sang from 1985, All She Wants to Do Is Dance?
Oh, come on. That's easy. Don Henley.
Brilliant.
I think I would have had that one.
Thought you were checked out in 85.
Huh? Still a little bit in.
All right.
I was eating Chico sticks at Pawnee Park still.
This goes to Nate. And you guys go over under Nate's number because you said it yesterday. Nate, how old is Huey Lewis?
Ooh.
Nate setting the number?
And this is for Nate. Yep.
Oh, gosh. He is probably in his 70s. Let's go 70. 3.
Oh, hang on.
Brilliant!
On the dot, 73. 73 years old.
Good job,
I know
Nate.
that's
You're incredible.
depressing for you guys, but he got on the
It is
dot.
depressing.
You don't get on the dot very often, but he got it right.
You don't
there.
even get a play at that point.
I know. It's the worst. It's like getting 21, you know?
Yeah.
Blackjack.
Yeah. Yep.
Good day for him. So
good job.
Well, it's still 1-1 in the week, and you guys got both your questions right.
That
so.
hurts. We obviously are into this because it hurts.
Yes.
I
There's
feel
always
physical
tomorrow.
pain right now.
There's always tomorrow. He'll be fine. So congrats, Nate. We'll get you bagels. Thanks for calling in and calling down the road. Nice win.
It's emotional and physical pain.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, Nate, good
Thank you.
job.
Nate's a victor
Good
today.
job. Google.
He didn't. I don't know if he Googled. You think he did on Sting? Possibly.
I
That
don't
was
know.
potential. That's
I don't
potential.
I'm a hard. I don't take loss as well. Not a good
and
loser.
you played well.
Never
You-
been a good loser.
You got both questions right, and you never even got a guess in the tiebreaker. So
Our guess was going to be 72 or 74.
right around
He's
it.
right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right around it. Spillover is
Bill
next.
can't get out of here quick enough because he's hot.
It's so hot. I'm telling you, it's
70. It's 79 now. It's almost.
It's so hot in here. I'm seriously. I'm drinking hot. I'm already passed out. I'm going to the ER. I'm going to the ER.
Spillover is next.
IVs.
On early break in the ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
All right, it's time for Final Jeopardy. It's been a tight contest today that all comes down to this final question. No summer picnic or family get-together or trip to the lake is complete without this particular item. Let's go first to Bob. What is beer? No, that's not it. Think about the kids. Over to you, Farley.
What is corn on the cob?
Tough to grill that on a boat. Wrong again. Grace, this time for the win.
What is Bure's cheese spread?
We have a winner! Bure's cheese spread, available in most local grocers in Nebraska.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives. Looking for a job that feels like family? Join Lincoln Industries, where tradition meets innovation. They're a family-owned, privately held manufacturing company with a passion for excellence and a commitment to their community. They have openings on all shifts at both the main plant and air park facilities, offering flexibility to fit your schedule. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, there's a place for you there. At Lincoln Industries, they invest in their people's success, providing opportunities for growth and advancement. Apply now and become a part of something special at Lincoln Industries.
Spring often marks the beginning of severe weather, which can lead to power outages. LES wants you to be prepared before the storm. Restock your emergency kit. Update your info with LES. And if you encounter an outage, report it at les.com/report.
You already know that Select Plumbing takes care of all your plumbing needs, including water heaters, faucet repairs, leaks, drips, sump pumps, and more. Now, they're able to help you with your heating and air conditioning as well. Select Plumbing has recently expanded into residential heating and air, and they're excited to bring this new service to their complete list of plumbing services. Call to book an appointment today at 402-560-6197 or go to selectplumbinginc.com, serving Lincoln, Seward, Milford, and the surrounding areas.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
Looking to upgrade your baler this hay season? Choose from over 40 new-to-you pre-owned balers from Landmark Implement. During the month of June, get 5.25% fixed rate for up to 60 months on all used balers and windrowers at Landmark Implement. Put your upgraded hay equipment to work for you in the race against time this hay season. When you purchase pre-owned hay equipment from Landmark, know you are backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network with mobile techs and parts drop-off points to keep you up and running. Shop all used hay equipment online at landmarkimp.com or stop by your local Landmark to experience the Landmark difference.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits in Lincoln.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break with Sip and Jay, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the Spillover with Chris Rapp, sponsored by Computer Hardware. 70th and Go see Trip, which Sip saw Trip yesterday.
I did see Trip.
No?
I did see Trip.
What'd you see him for?
Oh, it was a speech down at the
you saw him
graduate.
with the speech.
Yeah, Trip was there. Trip was part of the crowd. Trip was eating tacos with me. Taco. It was Taco Monday.
Okay, that's nice.
Raph is with us. Good morning, Raph.
Good morning.
AD just walked in.
He's here. AD says it's hot. It's 79 degrees here in this room.
I will tell you this. I don't share that sentiment because the fan's blowing right on me. I feel great. I just feel great. It's blowing right on me.
I feel okay right here. This fan's doing a good job.
If you take off your
over
top
there.
AD, you just have a tank top on, or?
Oh, hang on. Sorry,
t-shirt
AD,
show.
my bad.
I might do
There
that during the
we
show.
go.
You could go full.
Maybe only one more day of this, though.
You go full Derek Bombeck and wear.
Yeah,
wear a
Bombeck
tank
comes
top.
in every the Fridays. It's got a bro tank on every single time.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Every time. Even like in the wintertime. Yeah, I
Lot
gotta
of
show
skin.
Got to show off the guns here. Just showing off the gun show. Yeah, Derek Bombeck.
Just too much skin for that early in the morning.
Derek, it's negative
Unless
10
we're in the
outside.
gym.
It's negative 10 degrees, Derek. It's a good time for a bro tank. That's what it is.
He's our friend, though.
He is. This is Raph's last show, not ever, but for 2 weeks? For 2 weeks. Raph's head to North Platte.
Days. Yep, North Platte. Yay.
Okay.
Whoa, I mean, come on.
Wow. Okay, now wait a second. You're going to North Platte for
Gonna go sell some lottery and scratch tickets at Nebraska Land Day.
Okay. That doesn't sound like a bad gig to me at all.
Well, it's not too bad. It's been nine years.
Whoa.
So I've got to know people. They call me the mayor out there. So the mayor of
The
North
mayor
Platte.
of North Platte wouldn't be a bad
Who's
gig.
there for 2 weeks a year? That's it. He's just the mayor for 2 weeks. That's it. It's impressive,
There'd
Raph.
be some challenges if you were the real mayor.
One year, it's fun. The radio station's always like the mayor is back. So sort of like Fred Hoiberg in North Platte.
That's for 2 weeks a year. The
I
mayor
mean, he's
comes
still
back.
the mayor of Ames, and he's
That's
only
true.
there like maybe 5 days a year, if that, maybe.
Raph has told us that he gets pretty fair treatment out there too. He stays at the Holiday Inn, is
Holiday
that
Inn
right?
Express.
and the person makes you enchiladas out there who's in charge of the hotel.
Yes.
That doesn't happen very often.
There's a new steakhouse that you go to out there in North Platte.
40 Chop House.
She makes the manager makes enchiladas twice daily, and they're free, and there's beer.
Well, twice a week. Usually twice a week.
Might be going for a month. We won't see a Raph again.
Usually like twice a week she'll make them.
Twice a week. Okay.
She's a nice lady. She's cool. She won Ralph's Good Take last year. She might win it again this year. You never know.
Anyway, well,
we'll miss you for 2 weeks, Raph, but you'll come back and the mayor will return to Lincoln. It'll be fine.
I'll make my return.
In basketball news, Dan Hurley sticking around at UConn. We saw this news on the golf courses today, AD, that he turned down a 6-year reported $70 million deal to stay at UConn to keep running it back-to-back titles. And we were saying on the show, if you turn down the Lakers, do you ever take any job ever besides UConn? What do you take if it's not that job besides maybe the Celtics or I guess the Knicks potentially?
We're just talking about because of how far he's ascended to national championships, the Hurley name. There's only so many jobs where he could be part of where you would say, yeah, maybe he'd take that. There's only about 3, right? Like if it was we were saying if it was the Pelicans or it was the Charlotte Hornets, we'd say no, he's not.
I don't think the money was enough.
Ooh.
6 years, $70 million is a lot for a coach.
I don't think it was enough.
Coach. I'm not saying
we were
Raph's
talking
wrong.
about this a little bit yesterday. I mean, California, the prices are a little bit different than Connecticut. I mean, I was expecting to be between 15 and 20 million a year.
If you can't live comfortably in California for $12 million a year, then you should get out.
You can't. What's wrong? But you got to think.
What the hell is Gavin Newsom doing out there? I can't survive on $12 million. I know it's bad.
Things are tight, man. Things are tight.
Guys,
$12 million, honey. It's just not doing it for us.
Look at the mass exodus right now of people leaving California going to Texas.
To Raph's point,
no, 100%.
To Raph's point, I don't think $70 million, as we were discussing, is worth what he's going to deal with.
Ooh.
When he doesn't have to deal with that at UConn. Now, granted,
what's he have to deal with?
He deals with the NIL, of course, transfer portal, etc.
But what do you have to deal with
in
at
California?
The Lakers?
Okay, you get a program that has had, just a number of coaches who have exited out of there or fired in 2 years, 3 years, maybe. You're dealing with LA. Do you want to raise your family in LA? All right. Do you want to deal with the egos he's going to have to deal with? And are you going to play? You're going to coach, possibly, depending on what LeBron James does. You're going to coach arguably one of the. He is one. It's not arguably. He's one of the greatest players to ever play the game. It's well known that you're the de facto coach if you're the coach of the Lakers. LeBron is there. You got to deal with the contract situation. Is LeBron going to be there or not going to be there? Is AD going to be there? You don't even know your roster yet. You're dealing with an owner who has shown a propensity sometimes to make some knee-jerk reaction moves, management-wise.
Absolutely.
Do you want to deal with the lights of LA? And first of all, I know LeBron takes a lot of heat. Personally, I like LeBron. Does he do the flop and stuff? Yes. He's still one of the greatest players, one of the greatest. He's a generational talent.
He is.
But put all that aside. In Connecticut, he has control.
He does.
Lots of control.
A lot of control.
He has it.
You just won 2 back-to-back championships. Raph's talking about mayor. He's the freaking governor of Connecticut.
You made a great case.
So I don't know, to Raph's point, I don't know. Now, we're talking relatively speaking. Is $70 million a lot of money, regardless of where you live? Yes. But as we're talking, is that enough to deal with everything else he's going to deal with and the uncertainty? UConn, obviously things are uncertain with your roster, your schedule every year with those 2 things I just mentioned in the latter. In the former. But regardless, I wouldn't have followed him either way. I was shocked by it wasn't more money, but I'm not shocked that he decided to stay.
No, we thought he would. I mean, I think he played the Lakers. I do. That's what I think. I think he played.
It's a business.
And what I said on our show earlier, there's only so many franchises that it would have been a legitimate conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
That his agent, and I don't know if maybe Hurley didn't need an agent to tell him this, but if I were the agent, I'd say, but we better do that. We better play this game because we're not going to have any other opportunities to do it.
Nope.
Knicks isn't open. The Celtics isn't open. Let's just do this. Let's play this game and make some money.
Let me ask you guys this. Besides the Knicks, the Celtics, and the Lakers, what other team would you, if you were to choose, would you consider?
If you were Hurley?
Yeah, if it wasn't those three organizations.
Well, we talked college. He said.
What's up?
He said no to Kentucky. Yeah, Mavericks, maybe.
I'm talking about the pro wise. Because he turned down Kentucky already.
Yeah, the Dallas Mavericks.
No, I was in Dallas.
But I'm saying Dallas Mavericks. Okay.
Yeah, because they got Luka. I mean, would you consider the Denver Nuggets because they have a guy who's basically was a 4-time MVP, 4 straight.
And I like the ownership group for the Mavericks because you got the Adelson family, and then you got Cuban that's still running it. He's always been known as
you might.
These are places that aren't going to be opening up anytime soon.
No.
Malone is safe in Denver. Jason Kidd is safe in Dallas.
Right.
These aren't even likely scenarios. So
no. If you're the agent, I think you have to say, let's do this. Let's play this little game that people play because we don't have other opportunities to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to play the Lakers.
The one that's going to be interesting to keep your eye on this one will be Jay Wright to the Lakers.
Yeah, we mentioned that. Yeah, it's possible.
Because
real interesting.
He's already, retired. So if the Lakers come and throw him a bunch of guaranteed money, it's like, well, heck, do it for maybe a couple years. If it works out, it works out. If not, they run me, but I still get my guaranteed money. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's one that might take that.
They are the Lakers. I mean, you said, I think you basically intimated that would you want to deal with the Lakers and all that means in LA? It's a headache, but it's also that's a Lakers town. That you can. What I'm saying is that can be enticing too.
Yeah.
I mean,
major opportunity.
I lead the Lakers. I lead one of the most iconic sports franchises in sports history, and it is LA's team. There's something to be said for all that.
Yeah.
It's exciting, right?
Absolutely.
It's a pain. It would be a pain, and I think Hurley absolutely made the right decision.
Yeah.
But there's somebody that would look at that and go, okay, I'll try this.
Well, they're talking about Borrego, Jim.
Yeah, James Borrego,
Pelicans assistant coach.
And then, Jay Wright are the guys that you'll hear in that conversation. Or I guess, and maybe still Reddick in that conversation. JJ Reddick. So we'll see what happens there. That's it for us. The Drive with Raf, AD, and Amon Green is next for Steve Sipple and Bill Busch. I'm Jake Sorensen. We will see you tomorrow.
Hey, kids, what are you getting your ever-loving dad for Father's Day?
I know. A motorized monster truck. How about the new Taylor Swift